Let me see. Hello, everyone. I got early morning rant that I get out. Anywho, um, I was on a platform last night and we having a discussion. Right. This just is passing time, right? And affirmation came up. And I started and a popular YouTuber came on the panel. All right. Um he's a popular YouTuber. I've been on platforms with this guy before and I'll go into my experience before. But last night, talking about affirmative action. Okay? Let's talk about affirmative action. This is the thing. I was having a conversation and I he knew with affirmative action. He said, "Oh, it's hold black people down. It held black people down." Let's say that because it's no longer held black people down. And I just gave my experience of how affirmative action hit my family. Okay, my dad, college educated, school teacher, coach, but I really focused on my mom. Right? Because my mom, she really defeated odds. Okay. My dad's family is full of their school teachers, their coaches. Like I'm a registered nurse, and in on my dad's side of the family, I'm high garbage, but they get PhDs. They go far and beyond. Right, being a bachelor's in nursing. That's fine, right? But in on my mom's side of the family, my mom at 80s, she has her college degree, and my mom had to struggle to get that, right? Walk into school, you know, have transportation. It was times my mom got spat on by white people. Okay, what do you do? Let this perspective, right? Because it's 2025 and I'm a grown woman and um I have transportation to get to my job. When I went to nurse school, I had transportation. Wh- when I was in high school, I had transportation thanks to parents, thanks to my mom more so. But I had transportation. I can't imagine walking somewhere to better myself and somebody spit on me. Okay, that would have infuriated me. I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna tell you. People understand. You can poke a bear. You can poke a bear and tell it how mad it gets. You spit on me. I'm a site nurse, right? Um, And I have had to deal with aggressive patients. I have had to deal with psychotic patients. I've had to deal with uh like different types of patients. And I have never had patients spit on me. Okay. And I'm so grateful that I have not. Because I do not know how I would respond. For my mother to try to better herself, she's walking to try to better her. Let me tell you something. Right, it's 2025. I don't have the energy. Okay, I walk over across a bridge from from one town to another town. Listen, I tell you, I'm gonna listen. I have I have admiration for my parents, my father and mother, right? You know what they said? They pulled like the black men in the space. They pull themselves up by their bootstraps, right? And they were a victim of their circumstances. I tell you, this popular YouTuber gets up him and he's saying, "Oh, y'all, with affirmative action, you're asking a white man for help." I just gave my experience of what my mother went through. And maybe when I gave my experience, I was passionate about it, right? But he calls himself angry all the time, right? He can't, like, you give him that energy, he can take it. My So it was as if the experience my mom had, it was never, it's never, you know what I'm saying? I can't help because your mama had houses, and I said that my mom way better. She didn't want to ever clean white folks' house. My family didn't have to do. I'm just saying, that's good. Your family didn't have to do that. That's good for you. And you know what? I did. I said, hey, maybe they were laying in low and spreading right. That's why they didn't have to do it. I don't know why they didn't have to do it. But my family, this is my experience. My my mama ain't lying. I know my mama said it's true because her siblings came back and her mom back. It benefited us because what it did, my dad and my mom set us up to where their children, right, could get education. They could get money. So, I can imagine, and it probably has happened that I have walked to school. I have gone to college, right? I'm going to college. I'm defeating the odds because nobody in my family is going to college. You, you, this person, my mom wants to set this example, and trying to be the better person, and then she gets spit on. If she goes places and have to go to the bathroom, she has to go in place. She got to go in the back. She can't go in front, or you know, she came to that Jim Crow era and everything. Okay, and you get this degree that you struggled for. Hey, cynical one, how you doing? You struggled for this degree, right? It was white women didn't have the credentials. They got those jobs. Affirmative action helped. It helped people who put the work in, who struggle, put that work in. It helped them see. Right. These idiots in these spaces, they look at affirmation as like, oh yeah, we need 5 black people. Let's go get 5 black people that don't have the experience. And because we need a quota, let's bring them in. That's not the experience that I was given because we were on a panel and giving my experience. Okay. That my mom had. And there are people who are less qualified than you. And the only reason they get these jobs is because of their skin tone. When you have worked hard, you see, you sacrificed, and you got your college degree. Okay. So did a job, and mom got a job, whether that was affirmative action or that was God, who knows? Just saying, it was right. It was more affirmative action. Hey, I'm grateful for it. What it is. If that's how she got the job, I'm grateful for it. If that's my dad got his teaching job, I'm so grateful for it. You know why? Because guess what? It kept my mama from being one of these baby. Let me tell you something. And this is the reason why I felt like this person had an issue with the story that I was given. He had an issue with the story I was given because I didn't give him this destitute black woman who had illegitimate kids, who made bad decisions, who um, was uneducated, right? Unruly, any of that, right? And I'm telling you why I feel. Oh, let me take feelings out of this because like they don't like women that feel. I know it's because I gave a positive image of my black mother because I was on a panel with her before on Israel Easy panel and a very positive example of how me and my husband, right? And it was positive, right? He went ballistic. I never got out of the box. Let me say, my mama raised me right, but it's time anger. I could get angry and I could just, uh, you know, lose. This is the thing. My mama raised me right. My daddy raised me. I'm gonna tell you, this is y'all. What y'all don't understand? Them first, if you have a strong father figure and strong male figures in your life, they're the ones that teach the girls to stand up themselves. They're girls. Listen, don't you let nobody put their hands. My daddy would tell me, I don't care if it's a boy or a girl. You listen. You lose that fight, you get your butt with. Okay. So it was nothing for me. Like I'm not gonna let no dude kid away. Hit me, punch me, rib me, crack on me. I'm gonna win on him. Was my father taught me that, right? You fight for yourself. I don't care if it's male or female, dog, cat, you fight for yourself. Okay. No, discos, they can't stand when someone gives an example, right? A positive example of a black woman, right? Now, let me had I been on the panel and I said, mama, she's a baby mama, she had, she got pregnant. We all had different daddies and you know, she was on welfare and food stamps. Let me tell you something. Hmm. He wouldn't be able to, what he done? He done exactly what he do when he get on everybody else's panel. He screamed and yelled, like black women, this is what I'm talking about. He would have gone off on that diatribe. He would have done what he did, and he would have struck a light. He'd have shown black men are the problem. But all I was trying to do was give them an example of how, yes, there was Jim Crow. He an example of people who pulled themselves up by their bootstrap, because that's what y'all say people should do, and got it, got an education. And what was affirmative action, I don't care whoever got it, was able to provide, take care of their children. She was able to take care of her kids. She instilled values in us, right? Morals in us. She taught us how to be responsible. why we get whole jobs. That we, three of us, none of them been fired from a job. Okay. And guess what? If we did get fired, we knew how to find another one. All of us will work by the age of 16. Me, I started working at the age of 18 and didn't even know I wasn't even supposed to be working that day. My birthday was the next day. I had should have waited. But you know what? This was the so what I have learned what I need to do. But this the thing, you know what he said? This is what he said. "Oh, my family ain't never had to clean clothes. Good for you. G- Good for you. And maybe that's why you have the view you have, right? I don't know how your family and I did say this. I said it. I probably shouldn't have said it, and I should have taken it back. But baby, your family was out there letting low and spending it right, and then y'all bye. That's not how it was for my family. I wasn't trying to compare my family with your family. You compare your family with my family. You did that, okay? And so this all I have to say is, I mean, sometimes when you go through these relations, it make you stronger. Okay, I'm not. YouTube is not my living. I'm not monetized. Listen, I like posting content. Maybe one day I'll get monetized. I could care less. But you're not gonna see me like this person. And he knows exactly who he is. Because when I post a video, I'm gonna add him. Me sitting in a chair for 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, even 30 an hour. And I not get up, drain blair. I not get up and here, drink water. Okay? YouTube is not my source of income. And what I'm saying is one day they may take these mics away from y'all. Then what you got? They may, and I'm using incorrect English. No better. I'm kind of educated, but I'm saying it's for YouTube purposes. When they take the microphones from you, what do you have? I feel this is what I feel. I feel, and you may be wrong. Sometimes I think that y'all men look in the mirror and y'all be mad at y'all parents because y'all parents didn't quit y'all. They didn't. They just didn't do the right thing. Okay, they didn't teach y'all how to function in this world, right? This dude is a grown man with ADHD, a man ADHD. I had ADHD as a woman. I had ADHD so I mean too so I thought that when I was in my 30s. And I would have loved to have known that I had ADHD. My life would have been a little bit easier. Who knows? Who cares? Things work out. This dude has not could help young boys, right? That has to deal with ADHD. And you know them little boys they be called managed, right? They'll rather on panels and talk about what women ain't doing. He'll rather sit on panels, you know, and talk about how bad that community is. We have a hope for him. And he did say this. He said, I got 5 subscribers. Let me tell you something. I only have 5 subscribers. But tell me the truth, there are 500,000 subscribers. that are telling you want to hear. I listen, I'm a psych nurse, and I deal with delusions of grandeur all the time, and that's what I see when these people are in the chat agreeing with to me, like literally like what he's saying. You making fun of somebody who give you supposed probably example of a struggle, making fun of that to say, well, I didn't have to deal, they didn't have to deal with that. So the whole thing should have been squashed. All of it. None of you Negroes should have ever had an opportunity. None of you. Find a way. Did I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. I I I understand now what's going on. What I see is these men, and I'm gonna say men, you can't do right for wrong. Pretty much, you can't do right for wrong. You can't. In this place, and it's a money grab. And that's why the sad part about it is that people that are spending money and fueling this right um rhetoric. And like I said, had I gotten up and said, well, my mama, she had the struggle. We all the kids had different daddies, and she was on welfare and food stamps. That rascal feel me. That's what I said. She couldn't. She didn't benefit from affirmative action because she never put herself to even be able to take advantage of affirmative action. That rascal, he would have what he done. He would have gone on man, and then he'd have gone over to his channel, like I said before. He'd have struck up a lie, and all his footsteps of blind soldiers would have been in the chat. Yeah, that's what's wrong with the black man. You see, these hyenas, these no Jezebels, it's their mother's fault. It's the mothers. See, these matriarchs, they want to ruin the black community, the black community. That's what would have been said. But when I said, well, I mean, my mama told do things differently. This I start singing way in the water, way in the water. That rascal starts singing wade in the water because he saw my mother as a slave, less than. It's fine because I'm gonna tell you right now, I can tell a joke. That's one thing I can do is tell a joke. Because listen, one thing I do know is that when you go through trials and tribulations, it makes you stronger. It, you're able to deal. So I'm saying it like this. But how my mom had said, I mean, we titanium strong. Like it's three of us. We titanium strong up in this joint. Space age equipment we made out of. Okay? I mean, not like that. Um, I mean, if his somebody didn't have to go through anything, I mean, all I can say is just stay moisturized and keep some moisturizer on you. because you never know how things are gonna go. But I'm gonna tell you this, because I have a sense of humor, and my whole thing is if he was smart, the song he should have sung was "Ain't No Stopping Us Now. We on the move." That's the song he should have sung. Okay, that's the Black national anthem right there. Ain't no stopping us now. Go with the lyrics. I ain't trying to get my doggone channel flag. That's what he should have been saying. No stopping now. Maybe because if he could see. And then this the thing. Because I got passionate about it, I apologize. I actually apologize. You know what? I'll get these panels because I ain't trying to, make my mom, my family look crazy. But I apologize, right? And I told him, I said, you know what? I, you know, understand because I know he could ADHD too. Okay, which is a disability. At the end of the day, it is a disability. I don't care nobody say, oh, listen, if I with ADHD, it's a disability. I just like I can manage mine. I know what to do to take care of myself. I'm just saying it is a disability. The dude is disabled. And I resonate with him. I understand. Like I said, I accepted accountability. I own to it. I apologize. You know what? I say a lot of men don't do that. I did it. Do you need to stop the video? Before, never showed that part. Never showed that part of where I was, and this thing, we're on some platform, and that guy, he was hosting very well. He was like, you know what, just me? Hey, okay. Oh, hold on to me, right? And you know what I did? I will stop talking. I have interrupted him while he was speaking when I was correct. I said, okay, let me let him talk. Because just like me, we both have ADHD. That's ADHD people do. They interrupt people. That's no excuse. But I'm just saying, he did the same thing. It was the logic was on the panel, and he said the same. He said, let she start talking, you interrupt her. Both y'all interrupt each other, but you won't even let her. She start talking, but you won't even let her speak. You know why he didn't want me to speak? Because I had something positive to say. I had something positive to say. Now, I should have done was talk to one of my troll accounts. I mean, other account, and I should have given a hot garbage and seen how that went, how it came across. I should have listened. Right after that, right after that. This is entertainment for me. But it's interesting to see how listen. You listen. I, I'm just saying, y'all. Uh, um, thinking anything, none of the I wish Oscar had been on the panel. Okay, because my whole thing is you can't resonate with anybody. You can't empathize with anybody. Why are you talking? Why are you speaking? If you and your family had good and had a silver spoon in your mouth, wonderful. That's okay. It's nothing wrong with it. I'm glad you didn't have to struggle. But why are you speaking on people who did have to struggle? Why do you even have an opinion? Like I have an idea to the childish. It's like this kid mentality. Go over to your platform and your right. You go over to your platform and it's like a cult following, right? Nobody is gonna tell him he wrong. I kid you, maybe two people. I didn't even finish listening to the stream. It wasn't even worth my time. Like I don't even know if I'm subscribed to that dude. Somebody just told me he could, he went over the stream. I don't have time for that remedial beg cash. You beg you online. You begging for cash apps. You begging for super chats. You sit. You have you have no degree in any type of psych, psychological psychiatry, therapy, social work. Like, where are the credentials? And you sit there and you tell these young men this garbage, and you have them afraid to get in relationships. Which I'm not gonna lie, getting in relationships can be scary. I have sons. I don't sit up and lie to them and sugarcoat anything for them. You are married, so you say. You're married, right? Everything's good for you. You know you're telling these people, I can do it, but you can't. I have a good life, right? I can sit on YouTube and see lies and all kind of crap and quote unquote get paid for. Hey Joy, hi Joy. You can sit online and you can spew that rhetoric and have the young men afraid of getting into relationships. You say you got a late. You say you have a woman. Women are women. I don't care what color they are. I don't care what race they are. I don't care what nation they are. Women are women at the end of the day. You have a woman, but you said you can't get one. And these special black women, please get out of here. All I have to say, I said it on my community wall. Listen, you want to cover a channel I was on? You know what? You have the right to do that. You have the right to do it. I'm gonna tell you right now. I know and recognize delusions of grandeur. Okay? And you know how I can recognize it? Because my mom and my daddy got college educated and jobs, right? And they able to their kids and their kids go to college and degrees. And I became a nurse. People that look like you. Now people that actually look like you. Thanks to my mom and to my dad. And I mean, I'm just saying. None of that had to happen. Literally, when we left our panel, I apologized, owned up. Hey, you know what? Maybe I got a little bit passionate. I thought we was good. I thought we were good. But you want to go over there to following and uh doobie shabba whatever y'all be doing over there. It would, and I don't understand why how this dude do not see that these people, the- these people, they be and these people be like they are not his true followers. They're not. Listen, my guy, you probably I got 5 followers according to him. Five. Okay, maybe somebody in the clouds. Dude, them people over there, you could get 5,000, 500,000, 5,000, 500,000. They was lying to you because I got time steps. You know what? I'm so OCD. You know what? You know AM. You know who you know AM. You know we got them athletes who have some OCD with them athletes too. Just simply because you know I know my nurse. I got time steps of when I was told, okay, let him, and I stopped talking. Literally, I have time steps of everything. Guess what? Your followers, maybe they lying to you. You know what? If that get you off, make you happy, have at it. Because at the end of the day, when you laptop and that computer off, you lay your head on that pillow, you can lie to everybody else, but you can't lie to yourself. You know people don't have your best interest at heart. I don't even know the terms because I don't deal with rhetoric like that. Some people, half you probably don't even know. Okay, a lot of them didn't have wrenches, so that you know what you thought about them. You ain't trust them enough to moderate your your your, your lives. Okay, if they disagree with you, that's what you did. You got them out of there. You got them up there. Somebody come in the chat and disagree with me, dude. What I silence them if they're disagreeing with me. That's their opinion. But and that's the thing. I guess when people have to go through much, right? When they've had, look, they didn't have to, you know, wade in the water. They didn't have to wade in water. They didn't have to wade the water, right? So they have this superiority complex. And I see now why he moves the way he. I, I see that. I see it, man. I see it. I see it. And I'm gonna tell you right now. Look, don't play with me with your mammy, okay? Because I can just as angry as an angry man, but like I said, I try to. You know what? Mom instilled a lot of values in us, and I represent something higher, way much higher than any human being on this earth. But I can call an ace of spade black, dude. You deadly. You know what? I used to think, you know what? Anger ADHD, he would be good, like collaborate with, talk about ADHD amongst boys, girls. This dude ain't about building up no community. This dude is not about helping nobody but himself. right? Nobody but himself. No one. Like I said, it's too many times I've said, hey, we could like do lives and you can give some. I've said this before. Hey, you have ADHD? I have ADHD. I'm a female. You're a male. Hey, we can help people. We can help these young boys. We can help. Guess what? You hear that? That's been like probably over a year ago. Okay, that's probably been over a year ago. But the whole fact of the matter is, I done been on panels with this dude. Like I said, when I did not give him the reaction, let me tell y'all. I'm gonna give you the example. I'm gonna tell you what it was. There was a panel, Judge Mathis and his wife. This is back when Judge Mathis and his wife were gonna divorce or talking about divorcing, and she was divorcing him because she said he spent too much time in his job. I think he made promised her he's gonna retire, whatever. And it's like, okay, I keep going. Hey, maybe we can travel and whatever, right? And so she set up, kind of, kind of like this. What is it? Tom Brady, whatever. It's Judge Man. I'm on Izzy's panel, right? And all I'm saying is this: that man didn't retire. He didn't slow down. They have children together, even though those children are grown, right? I got a glitch. Thank you, boy. I got a glitch. Hold on. I think it's because of my headset. Let me know if it's better. Please let me know if it gets better. But we were discussing how, I mean, the panel discussing that how they felt like she was just throwing her marriage away. Okay, mind you, they're empty nesters. Okay, Joy, let me know if it's better now. They're empty nesters now, and it's just them. And this man said, "Okay, I'm gonna slam, and now we travel and do whatever." Okay, you guys, I am very different. Right, my energy type, my personality type is very, very different. So I'm very independent. This is my mindset. He wants to keep working. Okay, I can't change that. Okay, I'm definitely. Hold on, I be able to do it this way. Hold on. Let me know if this is better, Joy. Thank you. I should appreciate you because this kind of trial and error for me too. Let me know if this sounds better. Cause honey, this is the thing. I be moving and gesturing and stuff when I be talking. So I could be coming out of line with my my phone. But anyway, that man, she can't change him. She wasn't gonna be able to change him. But this is my mindset, right? Okay. Ooh, okay, so I took my headset off. Okay. My mindset is this. I built an empire. No, I take that back. We built an empire together. I'm not gonna give that up, right? You know what I'm gonna do? Look, you can come up. Look, if I can, what? Do you feel like coming on the panel? Just let me know. I'll send you the link. I'm not going to trade sugar for
the other word, okay? This man has worked hard. He's worked hard. I worked hard. We gained things. We have material things. We raised children. By now, we probably have grandchildren together. You know what I would do? I would buy me a dog. And by now, I would have me so many girlfriends. And I would be traveling the world. And if that man want to work himself to death, guess what? I would have about 2 or 3 life insurance policies out on him because I can't change him. Hold up. Hold on 1 second, Joy. I'm figuring this out. I'm gonna get this right here. Hold up. Hold on, sweetie pie, because this is what I need to work on is pulling people up on my panel, pulling people up. Because I definitely want to talk to you because I was listening to your live. I was kind of sleep. I wasn't really feeling well a little bit, but I was listening to one of your lives I think earlier today. Hold on 1 second. I don't know if it was today or tomorrow, but yeah, I said I gotta talk to Joy. Okay, this is my channel. Okay, let me see if I can do it and put it in the the chat. The chat. Hold on a second. Come on up. okay, see if that lets you up. See if that lets you up. If it don't, we're gonna keep on working it out. Cause I'm gonna tell you right now, this is ridiculous. I'm over it. No, I'm not. I got time. I always have time. And I'm gonna tell you why I have time. I have time because my husband works a lot. He works. I have time. He's a provider. Try either one of those, Joy, and I'll be on the lookout for you coming up. But this is the thing. So I'm on this panel and I'm saying, ladies, in a sense, I know you want to be happy, whatever, whatever, but marriage is very sacred. Look, get you a hot look. Let me tell you something. I just finished making me some bath bombs, some whip soap, bath salts. It's a ton of stuff I just got through making in my kitchen today. Yesterday. Okay. I have like a life outside of my mate, my family. And I get that that's not everybody's ideal marriage. But I was just like, hey, you can't change him. If he's not cheating, then things will work out. Like, go do what you know what? Go out there and travel. And 9 times out of 10, he's not going to listen. He's not going to be going to his doctor's appointments and get you a good life insurance policy, right? And just stop putting that extra pressure on him. Okay? Do you know that rascal? Because I wasn't negative, because I was just like, hey, if that's what he want to do, that's what he want to do. That's what y'all agreed to do. I mean, that's what he agreed. You knew he was a worker, you knew he was gonna be a hard worker when you met him. Okay, probably what attracted you to him. Hey, girl, get that credit card from that man, okay, and go and travel and do you and live life. If working is what he want to do, that's his passion. That's what he want to do. You can't change him. Oh my God. Anger. Oh my God. I got off the panel and I got in the chat. He cursed me. Let me tell you something. I can go pull that string. He called me. It was some egregious things that man called me because I did not get out the box with him. I didn't disrespect him. I didn't disrespect any man. But because I didn't act according to his view of a black woman, it pissed him off. It made him angry. Hence his name. It made him angry. That's how I know. This mess, oh man. Hold on, Joy. I'm glad this is happening because I really need to figure out how to do this. I'm on Restream. Hold on, sweetie. I think I know how I can do it. But yeah, oh my goodness, it grind his gears. It ticked, it ticked him off. He couldn't stand it. And you know what? The next time I got on the panel with him, I never brought it up. I did not, you know what I'm saying? I didn't go crazy on him. Um, Look at Joy. Sweetie girl, I want to talk to you. Yeah, I'm on Restream and I'm like literally trying to figure out how to oh, copy invite link. I got it, girl. Look at God. Won't he do it? Look at God. Okay. This should be it. Try that one, Joy. Try that one. So it'll come up. So yeah. That's why I say, ladies, let me tell you something. You listen. If you're gonna get on the panels, get on there because you just want to have conversation. You want to chit chat. Listen, my husband works 6 days out of 7 days a week. I'm not gonna be bugging that man about, won't you spend time with me? That's what he do. That man works. He's a worker. He always has been. He always will be. I have a life. I found things to do. When he's off, I'm gonna spend time with him. Okay? On his day off, I'm gonna spend time with him. But them other 6 days, I got time. I don't mind hopping on a panel. I don't mind recording some content. I don't mind working, okay, as a registered nurse. Okay? I don't mind doing me. Okay? And I think these dudes can't stand it. They hold on, I think I got you, Joy. There you go. There she go. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Joy. I think you're on mute.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute.
You're on mute. If
Okay.
you're talking, you're on mute.
I'm
Hold on a
talking.
second. I think you're on mute. Oh, okay. 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 Yeah. I'm not I can't change that man. I can't change him. I gave him a nice little massage with my aroma touch and my essential oils today. They help him. But I can't say don't go to work, baby, because you stressed out. I can't say, you know, this is that is going on. Well, as a nurse, I do try to, hey, you might stressing yourself out. You might want to ease up a little bit. But if that man wants to work and he feels like, you know what, I want to provide for my family because I don't ever want them anything to happen and whatever. I can't change that. But that dude got ticked off because I'm just being funny and I'm in the chat. I'm like literally like, what did you think I was gonna say when I got up there? I didn't, ladies, beg him, plead with him. No, that man gonna still do what he gonna do. Judge Mathis. If he'll workaholic, he'll workaholic. And that's what he's gonna do. Joy, you done drop down. What happened? Oh, we got to okay, okay. Hey Bridget, Renee, how you doing? Okay. I couldn't hear Joy, but we working it out. We working it. Thank you so much for your feedback, Bridget. But I'm just talking about this situation here. And like I said, I got time. This ain't nothing I'm stressed out about. Okay. I'm not stressed out about it because, like I said, he said I got 5 followers. 5. And hold on, I'm gonna look up and see how many followers he got. Hold on 1 second. Let me see how many followers Angry Man. Angry. Oh, that tells you something right there. 765,000. And the sad part about it is he showed all the bad. But you know what? He didn't show when I apologized. Because I can be the bigger person. Okay. He didn't show, the banter, we laugh. And I say, you know what? I resonate with him because he has ADHD. I have ADHD. He didn't show that. He didn't show that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to be honest. I was sick to my stomach because I was like, this dude right here, all these panderers he got. I didn't even finish it. He shut the video down, so I figured he was finished reviewing it. He made the host seem like the host wasn't doing what he was supposed to do. When I have timestamps, here these papers, I have timestamps of when the host said, "Hey, just me, let him finish." And guess what I did? I got quiet. I got quiet. But you know what? Them followers, they something else. It is what, like I said, they better not play with me. They better play with their mammies. Um, because like I said what I had to say. I did want to address it um in my chat. But I mean in my on my live because he did his. Hold on 1 second. Let me plug my doggone computer up. I'm sitting up here fussing about something, and I can't even have my computer plugged in. Oh, I took the whole thing out. Hold on. Child. Okay, so can y'all hear me? Let me tell you something. I didn't even have my doggone laptop plugged up. Listen, Bridget, these people love it. Let me tell you something. I I don't want fake followers. Listen, I don't want nobody telling me what I want to hear. Like if and this a thing. The Freezy, we were on Freezy panel. If uh, he would say, that he told me I said something and it was disrespectful, which I do not curse. I don't get out the box, but I said something. It was disrespectful, and the host, Freezy, say, just me, that was disrespectful. And I said, you know what? You're right. That was disrespectful. That's him. that guy he was holding me accountable. I consider Freezy like part of my community or tribe on YouTube. He was holding me accountable. Man, these people, listen, listen. Anger Man can say, "Oh, doo-doo tastes good." You know what they're gonna say? "Oh, it sure do." Uh-huh. Yep. Did you try it? Have you tried it stir fried? Have you tried it sauteed? Man, it's almost like a cult. I was watching the chat while he was talking, and it wasn't even so much of what he was saying, it was the fact that there were times when he asked them questions, and I know and have proof, and they agree with him. You know? And I was like, yeah, that's that delusions of grandeur. That's what it is. Yep. As a psych nurse, I can spot it a mile away. I deal with it all the time. And I think that's why I'm so like I'm okay with YouTube. Like my sister was like, I don't see how you deal with that stuff. It's stuff I've covered on my page. I couldn't. My mama was even like, I don't know how you deal with that, but I can because I have the patience. I'm in psych. Like I have seen a lot. I have seen a lot. You guys would never believe the stuff that I see dealing with psychiatric patients. I have the patience for them. I mean, I do. And so I guess being in these spaces, it's almost like home. It's like comfortable. It's like I see it at work, and I love my job. You know, I love my job. Only time it gets stressful is if there's any type of medical, someone pass away, something like that, or I have to deal with someone that's like attention seeking. Now I can't deal with that attention seeking stuff. I mean, I can deal with it, but it's draining. But I've done a lot, and so my family, they don't understand that I have time. Like this is like entertainment for me. It's like my pastime, right? I do my spiritual things, and then when I have extra time, guess what? I like to get on YouTube and Fruit and be in the spaces and talk to people and debate. I love to debate. I mean, or toss around opinions and play devil's advocate. But when I'm passionate about something, it's very hard for me not to respond or say anything. It be kind of hard. But I try to do it respectfully. I try to do it politely. I don't use profanity. You get what I'm saying? I don't call him no BANs, right? Y'all know what that stands for. Um, I don't do that. Okay. And the one time I interacted with that dude, when I was telling y'all about on Easy Panel, and I'm just like I said, I was being positive. I'm like, hey ladies, do you? You can't change a lot of men. You can't. Get you a life insurance policy out on them, and I mean that dude. I got off the panel because I'm like, that time I was like, I'm not gonna be arguing with this dude. A panel full of dudes. I'm not gonna argue. I'm not arguing. But you're not gonna sit up there and dog that woman out because she felt like, oh my gosh, I want my husband. Who wants to go on vacation without their husband? Who wants to go on a cruise without their husband? Who wants to go to the Bahamas without their husband? And then if that woman goes and she goes by herself, guess what that man gonna say? These dudes are stupid, dumb, ignorant. It's too much. Okay? What woman wants to do that? So guess what she resorts to? Give me your credit card, okay? And I'm gonna go with my girls. I'm gonna listen. I'll buy me a dog. What Kevin said me to say, buy a dog and die alone. Shoot, if you gonna work all the time, who else? Who else the woman gonna have? Okay, get you a dog. Okay, adopt some kids, foster care, do something. But the fact of the matter is, I'm not gonna sit up and be on YouTube complaining about you working all the time. I'm not gonna do what you listen. I, as a woman, I'm not gonna do. I'm not keep trying, Joy. You good. I'm not gonna do what a lot of y'all men will do. I'm not gonna sit on YouTube all day. And I'm gonna tell you something. Watch them because I have time. Because even when I'm at work, I still can have my YouTube on. You at work. You on YouTube Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, maybe Thursday you take off, Friday, all these days, hours, hours. I see you guys. I know some of y'all say y'all have children. Who's taking care of those kids? Who's taking care of those kids? You ain't got up and drained your bladder, ain't drunk no water, okay? And all you're doing is talking and complaining about the very woman who is probably in that next room, right? Or who has to come home from work, right? And see you sitting in that same position she saw you in when she left. And here you complain about what black women doing and ain't doing. Listen, let me tell you something. I told one of these content creators, I'm not going to say his name. I said, dude, that woman going to get tired of. Listen, let me tell you something. I said, this could be a gimmick for you or not. I'm in the chat saying this. I said, that woman going to get tired of hearing that. And it wasn't even, I think about a month ago, he on YouTube complaining about he done his girl done left him. His girl done listen. Don't no woman, whether she's a stay-at-home woman, mom, whatever, a working woman, want to sit and hear her man on YouTube every day complaining about black women. Don't nobody want to hear that. That woman don't want to hear that. She would much rather you go sit in your car and do all that. But for it to be rubbed in her face, that's why I know Anger Man got to have a basement or some kind of seclude. Because I'm going to tell you right now, let me tell you something. Listen, yeah, it's somewhere with it. Yeah. Or she works. He may not work, but she work. And that's another thing, man. Let me tell you something. Do you know how long a woman will respect a man who ain't working regularly? We ain't saying you gotta work every day, but I'm getting up, wiping the matters out of my eyes, right? Brushing my teeth and gargling, getting in the shower and going to work. And you on YouTube? You on YouTube to my who's the sponsor of the show? Send cash apps, super chat. What's that sound they be making? Dude, y'all goofies. Goofy. Dude, my son, I let my son listen to a lot of that stuff. I say, listen, look. Let me tell you something. You ain't gonna have your wife, your woman ain't gonna get moist. She ain't gonna be happy with this right here. She's not gonna be happy with it. I don't care how much money it brings in. It's not noble. It's not noble at all. It's not noble. And they think we complain. We This is pathetic. Do if Let me tell you something. My husband works 6 days out of 7 days a week. That's because he. That's who he is. It ain't because I make him or anything. No, it's because that's who he is. And do you know what he says? Okay, Okay, I'm gonna put it back in there. Hold on a second. Hold on. Do I need to pin it again? Hold on. Let me tell you something. My husband worked, and I'm gonna tell you this. Hold up. Where did I get that link from? Oh, okay, hold on. Copy link. Hold on, I'm gonna figure this out, Joy. Okay, I'm gonna get ready to put it in right now. Let me tell you something. I don't know if I could. You backstage? Oh, I got you. I got you. I got you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me? Oh, and you still can't hear me.
Yeah, they talking like females. Absolutely. Joy, I can't hear you.
You still can't hear me? Shoot.
What in the world is going on? Hold up. Is your
What about
is
now?
your
What about now?
audio connected,
What about now?
Joy?
Oh man.
Make sure your audio connected.
What about now? What about now? Oh, what about now?
Yeah. But anyway, like I said, let me tell you
Okay.
something. You know, my husband would say, I
Let me
don't know why you be listening to that man. That he don't even when I watch Real Housewives and stuff like that. He that
hello.
drama. Why you I said, because we don't have drama in my I don't have drama in my real life. I don't
Okay.
have drama with you. You can hear her? Oh, wait a minute. Wait, hold on once. Hold on.
Bridget,
I
you can
wonder if
hear
she's in
me.
my hold on. This a doctor. Hold on.
But I'm not up on the screen.
Hello?
Can you
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
hear you?
Can you hear me?
I've been hearing you. Can you hear me?
Okay, so you know what it is? I
What?
had the hearing pod on my headphones, and
Oh,
then my boat. Child, listen, Bridget,
we getting it together.
subscribe to Miss to Joy is real online. Did I give you a wrench? I don't know. Okay, I don't know how to give you a wrench on
Don't worry
Restream.
about it.
But this the thing. But listen, girl.
I think you
Okay,
gotta pull me up on the screen because I'm not on the screen, but they can hear me. Now see Restream real different that they can hear in the back when I'm in the back like
she
that.
heard me, honey. I got you. I think I got you up
Okay,
now.
yeah, I see me now. All right, all right. Hey.
Look at me now.
I know
Look
that
at me now.
I had to go get
Look.
some tea, baby. I did a 12-hour live the other day that took me out.
Oh, you did, honey, because I was there for, a, but I didn't know what all was going on, honey, child.
Girl, I'm
And I
really
who
don't say that again.
I didn't know what was going on, and I didn't know. I was like, oh my goodness. Um it was something about moderating, and you
Yeah.
was like supporting, and but and so I wasn't feeling well, so I had kind of taken my little natural concoction, and I was like, let me just be in the clouds and listen to my girl, right?
Okay, good. Listen, the folks in the clouds is what kept me going. I say, folks still listening. Let me just keep on
Mhm.
going then.
Yep.
So thank you.
Yes, indeed.
Help me be my voice be gone now.
Oh, get you some. Yeah, you gotta get you some tea, some honey, some, uh, and just rest it. Sometimes you mad. Yeah, you gotta. pick your battles. You gonna have to pick your battles.
Well, this was the first time I've ever done that, and it probably won't happen again because me and my husband talked, and he kind of set a tone for me. He was like, "I think she probably trying to bait you into this kind of stuff. I don't think that she cares that that she's lying. I think she's doing it on purpose." I said, "Have mercy." So I'm leaving it alone
Yeah.
because
I'm gonna
it's
say yeah.
totally out of character, for me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Well, our men sometimes we gotta listen to them. Some they know
yeah,
we
yeah.
have to. It's sometimes it's good to listen to them because I'm tell you, I was sitting up here venting, and my husband be like, I don't see how, I, I don't see how them niggas be online all day talking about women. I don't see how you be listening to that mess.
Oh my god! So I'm new to the space. So I had a sneaker channel, so I just dealt with the men dealing with sneakers. So I never knew until coming over here, like into this space, that men did that.
Oh, they do, they do,
It
and
it's
this the thing.
shocking.
But this the thing. This is what I look at. This is what I think about. Everybody needs to vent and have a safe space to vent. I don't take that away from them. But my thing is when it started being attacks on people, right?
Right, right.
And what I was telling everybody is like I had this encounter with angry man last night. And I'm gonna tell you something. I got out of pocket. I do not curse. I'm
Yeah.
not cursed. I ain't gonna be cursing. I'm not but I did say something that was not appropriate. Okay.
Uh-huh.
But my whole thing is when my like he talked about affirmative action. My mom
Hmm.
she got her college education because she did not want to have to clean white folks' houses the rest of her life. And she out of 8 kids, my mama was the only one to get her college education, right? To get her college degree. And my dad got his college degree. It was rough on him, but between the two, they set us up to where look out of it's 3 siblings. We all have college degrees, and we're able to function as. And this dude is saying we taking white folks' handouts. You taking white folks' handouts, and I'm like, because my mama didn't want to have to clean white people's houses the rest of her life.
Right. I mean, I
You get
think,
what I'm saying?
yeah, I think, the generations before us that, I think they did what they had to do. You know what I'm saying? They did
Mm-hmm.
what was available to them, what they thought they knew. They did what they thought they knew to try to grow in life. I don't think that they necessarily looked at it as like a
Hey,
white
they world class.
out or anything like that. I think they
Mm-hmm.
said, hey, this is the structure of life. This is what's
Mm-hmm.
available. This is what it looks like to move forward. This is, these are the steps that it takes to get to the next step. I think they just did what they knew and what was available at the time.
Exactly. So that's the thing. My mama saw white women getting jobs that they didn't qualify for, they
Mhm.
hadn't gone to school for. And so
Yeah,
she gets her job. She's a manager for 30 some years. She retires. My mama's retired. And I'm gonna tell you something. My mama is a type of mother to where she's not asking us for money.
yeah,
If we ever needed anything, we could go to our mom.
right,
And you know what? We have a couple, 2 or 3 properties. It's like my mom is like she set us up. Okay,
yeah,
that's what I wanted to do with my son. But dude, to say, "Oh, you taking a white man's handout," and you know what he said? My family ain't never have to clean white folks' houses. That's good for your family. Good.
right.
That's good.
Yeah, I mean,
Absolutely.
That's really good that you didn't. I mean, somewhere, somehow. I mean, he is a black man, so there had to be struggle somewhere. You know,
Thanks for coming by, Bridget. I'm
there's no
sorry.
way a black person in the United States, can say that they were like somewhere. I mean, unless their lineage comes from something other than black. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm. Right.
so just because your parents never had to do that for white folks, somewhere in your lineage, somebody did something for a
Yeah.
white.
It just didn't affect him. That's the thing.
Right. You know what I'm saying? By the time he
Mm-hmm.
came about, their family must have been already, pushed forward. And like you said, bravo. Bravo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
More
saying?
power to you.
Yeah. But I remember my grandmother she just turned 88 years old. And we used to talk all the time. And I can remember her telling me stories about cleaning white folks' houses. So I know
Mm-hmm.
exactly what you're talking about. She was one of those
Mm-hmm.
women that wanted to push forward too. Got her
Right.
a bachelor's degree, got her a manager's position, at a hospital, worked there for 30 years, and did the same thing your parents did for her children as best as she could. So I
Right.
definitely get it. So
Yeah.
my grandmother had to do that. Her kids didn't have to do that. Her kids didn't have to do that, but somebody had to do something to push forward.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And they did what was available to them at the time. It wasn't necessarily a white man's handout. This is just the structure of life. They came from a structure of life. Hey, you go to school, you get better education, you get a better job. That bottom line.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Hmm. And this the thing. I gave my anecdotal personal experience because that was my experience, right? Because we were having a panel or have a conversation. My whole thing is if your family couldn't measure up
Hmm.
and they weren't built Ford tough or titanium tough, then step out of this conversation and don't have the conversation.
Right. Right.
Don't
Right.
have the conversation.
Yeah. I get you.
It is crazy. And then he goes over on his panel where he got, let's put that in air quotes, several hundred some thousand, subscribers. And he's painting this narrative. And this is the thing, Freezy, this is what I don't like. Freezy tried to moderate that whole panel. You would have to be there, Joy. He did. You know
I
what he was saying?
was this the other night?
This was last night. This was, well, I can't say last night, the night before last.
I know. Were you guys on Freezy's channel?
We were on Freezy's channel.
I
Yeah.
left out of there. I seen that it was like 6, 7 people on the panel, and I did see
Uh-huh.
Mr. Angry Man in there, and I heard a lot of loud talking, so I left out. So I don't know, what was going on, but
Uh-huh.
Joy's spirit, even is if there's yelling and fussing, and even though I'm a loud talker, so it could be perceived sometimes that I may be yelling, but I'm just loud. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
but when I hear loud talking, especially from men, I get out the way. So I didn't even see what was going on, but I was like, "Ooh, angry man over there on Freezy channel," and
I
they
don't blame you.
and it sounded like that they having a heated discussion. So I went over to do you know who Drip is?
Oh yeah, yeah. I know who he is. Hold
Okay.
I'm gonna go on mute a little bit. Just keep talking.
Oh, okay. So I went over to Drip's house and stayed over there. But good morning, everybody. How are you? How are you, the world class? I see you. Hi, Rogue. Cynical. It's good to see Cynical. I finally found you somewhere else other than Corey's house. Hey, baby. It's good to see y'all. I don't have a voice this morning. I did a 12-hour live, y'all. They got Joy all out of character out here in these YouTube streets. I can't even believe it, y'all. Can't even believe it, but it's okay. I'm not going to let nobody else get me out of character to where I cannot use my beautiful voice anymore. So I'm drinking this tea and trying to, speak as clear as possible. But good morning to you guys.
So, so, oh, Joy. Hold on. You say the cynical one. Yes, that's the only place I ever see the cynical one is Corey's
Yes,
place. And she comes over here. I be feeling so privileged.
yes, yes. Because I've never seen it anywhere else.
I do. I feel privileged. I do. I be like, Rosie came out. She just say hello. That's all she say hello. That's okay. I'm good.
Now, Miss Rogue, that you and Miss Rogue came over and talked to me. That was you and Miss Rogue.
Yes. Hey, Rosie. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Do y'all know I have not been to sleep all night? Hold on a second.
Miss Rogue said that cynical be everywhere. Girl, where you be hanging out? In
I don't be seeing her. I don't care.
we
She
must
be
look.
coming over here.
she
Look
ain't
at her.
she ain't invited nobody.
My world class ain't come up. Why he ain't coming up?
I love the world class and
Mm,
his
he
voice
racist and he
got so
colorist.
he colorist.
Oh, he is so. Oh
The world
my
class.
goodness,
You down there being a colorist, Mr.
he's
World.
colorist. He is colorist. Hey, Roxy, he is colorist. Okay, so Joy, let me tell you something. Him
Yeah,
and Dr. Quantum.
I don't know who that
Listen,
is.
okay.
I mean,
All
I
I gotta say is,
that person's name in the chat before, but like I
uh-huh.
can't I don't know their personality because I haven't watched like their
No.
on the chat or
It's
nothing.
not about they person. I don't know Dr. Quantum's personality per se. She's
Uh-huh.
sweet, but
Oh,
their
now
voices.
a woman.
Like if they were to be on a panel,
Yeah.
I kid you not, it's like a like not that they're boring. It's just that hey, drinking. It's just that they are so soothing when they talk. It's so soothing. Their voices. I be like, God, dog, I'm about to go to sleep.
Oh, I like the world class voice. It's like
The voice.
it's like a sexy monotone like
I don't know about ooh, see, okay. Look, I'm just saying, the voice is soothing.
well it
You can,
is.
Joy, you can use the upper S word if you want to, but I'm saying,
Well, Joy
okay.
tries to be overly sweet, that's me.
Yeah, look. What? Hey, what world, bro? Hold on, let me see. Young world.
You see what the world class
Um, yes. I don't know why he won't hit the link. I wanna. I want. See, this the thing. I wanna. I want to get his perspective of what happened the other night, because for that dude, I apologize, Joy. I apologize for being disrespectful. I said, okay, you know what? It was several times I said, I'm being disrespectful. I apologize.
hmm
And the way he took it over to his place, his area over there, and spent it, and then didn't even show when I apologized, didn't even show how we were laughing at the end, and everything was. I'm gonna tell you something. Listen, I put it on my community wall. Don't play with me, play with your mammy. I'm not afraid of you or your blind tribe, because that's all it is over there. Because he told me, why am I gonna hit the link to get racism?
Well,
Oh, but
Jasmine,
mhm,
my opinion about men, once women disrespect them, it's a little hard coming back from it. You know what I'm saying? So even though that y'all
yeah,
may have like kikied and laughed at it about it at
Yeah,
the end, that could have been just for um show per se, you know.
it was. It evidently was. Hey, Drip King, how you doing?
Hey,
I'm sorry,
hey, what up?
Joy.
Oh, nah, it's good. I got you. That's all right, man. I got you.
So, Joy, you are absolutely right. And I'm
Yeah,
gonna tell you something about my intuition is getting like I'm learning how to get, get in tune with it.
yeah,
After it even happened, I saw it. I was like, we're all good. Logic laughing. Everybody is like, you know, and I'm saying that, I got, I'm emotional. I'm talking about my mother. And
yeah.
now you're discounting it and whatever. But I've always had a soft spot in my heart for Angry Man because I know he has ADHD and I have ADHD. And I actually asked him, hey, we should get together and do some content on him being a male with ADHD. Because there are a lot of young boys out here that have ADHD, and you know what they get pegged as being bad,
Mm,
being mannish, whatever.
yeah.
Well,
Um,
well, I was newly diagnosed with ADHD, but for me, they found out I'm autistic. So,
so yeah, autism. I mean, all of it. I'm a psychiatric nurse, so I'm into mental health, and a lot of people
yeah.
they don't understand autism. People that are autistic are
Mhm,
very intelligent,
mhm,
very
yeah.
very
I
intelligent.
know. I knew. Oh, sorry. Sorry, one second. I'm trying to find a good place right now, man. Sorry,
What you
just
say, Drip King?
sorry, I was trying to look for a good place.
Oh my goodness, what did I do?
No, it's all right. Hold on a second. All right, how about now? Good now?
I don't know. I done hit something and it done changed
You
everything. The
playing
screen.
you playing with the layout.
Yeah, I hit it. Yeah. Okay.
Mm,
No,
yeah,
I don't like it like that. I wanted it
yeah.
back to where it
I'm good.
was, where we all was the same. But this the thing. Um,
No, it's okay, though. You know, it's fine
I
for
just
now. You'll
wanted.
figure it out. You know, for
I
me,
just
I would say I was one side. They found out at 5 I was autistic. Before that, the school thought I had ADHD because of that. Because I had like symptoms that was like it. That's why they thought I had it.
hmm
So they thought I had
yeah.
ADHD. So I was close to having a misdiagnosis.
Well, yeah, that happens. I mean, that does happen.
It
Mm-hmm.
happens more often than not with dealing with
It does.
mental
With an
But that's
disorders.
the
autistic.
thing. It's like, can we have that
Yeah.
conversation? And wouldn't he be the perfect person? I I knew this dude had ADHD. He didn't even have to tell me he had ADHD. And that's how we connect. Like on a live, I was like, you got ADHD?
Yeah.
He like, yeah, how you know? And I'm thinking, and I told him, I said, let's do some content like uh, on ADHD. I put my
Yeah.
information in the back chat. And guess what? I didn't hear nothing from him. That's too positive though. That's too positive. So I've always understood Angry Man because I know how ADHD does bring about anger. Like you can be impulsive the
Yeah.
way he is. So I was understanding. He didn't show that on his live.
Well,
He didn't
I
say, "Oh, we started laughing and talk, and it was all good." Then he started snoring on the panel, and no,
yeah, I
boy,
don't think he ever will. I think, like I said, when once you disrespect the man, they don't be hearing nothing else. You know what I'm saying? So,
nope, they
Mm.
don't.
I would just. This is just Joy's way of dealing with things with me.
Oh, wow. I mean,
Um, and I don't know. You know, you can I'm just trying to give you my advice, how I deal with it because I'm a very submissive woman, and By me being submissive, it tends to always work out in my favor with dealing with men. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I would just not worry about it. I wouldn't say nothing else about it. You did your apology. Let time do what it needs to do. If you guys ever get in a space where you can have a conversation, probably like maybe in a private chat, where y'all can discuss some things if he's willing to do that. Because he may not even be willing because, he may just, some men, how they are just one and done,
Mm-hmm.
some of them just be one and done. So it may not even be that he would even allow you to come back into his space for even repairing. So,
Oh no, yeah, that's the thing. I don't go into his space because I already know it's treacherous and dangerous waters.
okay,
So you're right. You're right, Joy. But, but what you're saying is right.
yeah.
Okay, you are absolutely right. What you're saying,
Hmm.
but honey, I done already responded. To his, I done commented under his live,
Yeah.
and it's like I have to w- sit back and just say, you know what? Sometimes it's hard for me to say I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna let that go
Oh, okay.
when I know what you doing. Joy,
Yeah.
joy, joy. My son, I named my son Justice because I look at it like I feel like I don't care if it's you, even angry man. Something bad can happen to angry man, and
Yeah.
if I feel what's right, I'm gonna take up for him. I'm about what's right. I named my son Justice. That's in my blood. And it's so hard for me not to respond when I feel I've been wrong or somebody, especially in my family or my friends, have been wrong, right? But what you're saying is absolutely right.
Hmm.
Just sit back and just
Yeah.
pause,
Yeah.
you
Just,
know?
yeah.
Wait,
Because having lives about it and like you said, you've commented, he really ain't gonna hear you then. You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna keep piercing, every comment, every live. It ain't gonna do nothing but keep poking the bear, keep poking the bear.
Mm-hmm.
It's not helping no situation. I get what you're saying because we as women, we always love to be heard and to be what we want to be heard and for folks to understand where we're coming from. But
Mm-hmm.
men and women are different, when it comes to like processing and all those kinds of things. And the way that we probably deal with things is just not the way that they deal with things. You know what I'm saying? So what I have taught my girls, no matter the situation, no matter how much um,
Mm-hmm.
you may want to talk in a specific instance, when a man gets loud, you get quiet, no matter what, no matter what.
Oh my God.
And then that calms everything. And when everybody gets to lighter heads, then
Mm-hmm.
bring the discussion back. But when they start getting loud, it don't matter what you trying to say, they not
They
gonna.
ain't gonna hear it.
Yes. So I always take the
mm,
I always take the key from my husband when we are discussing something. Whenever he gets that octave up, I know that
Mhm.
wait a minute, Sharina, wait, he not hearing you.
Yes.
So
Mm-hmm.
mm,
immediately stop. Like I'll just shut up. I'll just shut up immediately. I'll start watching TV, start cleaning up.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just end it abruptly, and it'll change the whole tone in the house. We may even start laughing about something else and then come back to it later.
Okay, so okay, hold on one second. But Drip King, but Drip, I'm gonna include Drip King on this because he done seen
um,
situations like this, right? Because we we've been in the chat with. What do you think about what she just said?
She has a point though, but I mean, it's her personality. I get what she's saying. Everyone's personality is different. Some people are more outspoken than other people, but if the situation calls for it, then yeah, I can see where she comes from. That's what my mother's like, though. I can understand how my mom is. My mother basically is an outspoken person, but what she does now is basically since she's like 48 years old, she's trying to not engage in that type of behavior. She's trying to basically be calm, laid back type of behavior, you know? That's just how it
Mm-hmm.
is. So the older
I
she
get
got, that's
okay.
just how
So
she
yeah,
feel.
the older she get, okay. So I'm old enough to be your mama. Golly, Drip King, I'm old enough to be your mama. But
No, I know.
Lord, I ain't trying to tell my age on there. But Joy, but
Yeah,
Joy,
Hmm.
you are absolutely right.
I know.
You are right, girl.
I've been married
Listen,
28 years to a very, very, very hard man. I have a hard
okay.
heart.
So I've been married 16. God dog, what 2009? I don't. Well, we've been 2009. We were together then before then, but married 2009. And listen, his name is Tyrone. Okay, he ain't no punk.
I
Okay,
got me a Tim.
okay, right. Okay, yeah. My spiritual brother is Tim. Okay, and he ain't. They ain't no punks. And so this is the thing to
Hmm.
know how to deal. It's nothing wrong with how they respond to things. It's
Right.
all in how you interact, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I,
And
I know.
I'm almost 50. Listen, I'm old. I'm getting old. And I'm
I
just not
know.
understanding that men are from Mars and women are from Venus.
Yeah. I mean, it's just true.
Hmm. Wait, I feel kind of it. I get you. I'm a little different, but sometimes with me, since I'm on the spectrum, no, the way I operate as well, though, is I can match in energy, depending on how it is. I'm high vibration, so basically I can match someone's energy. So if someone tries to speak to me like that, sometimes, depending on how I feel, I literally match it back. So I can understand how basically, someone talks to you like that, you match the energy the person does. Because I personally do that myself, though, actually. I could match someone
But that's
else's
not
energy,
good.
which
But drip,
no, 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 no.
drip.
I know. Wait. I'm
Go
just
ahead.
so I was just trying to complete that. So I'm basically trying to
Mhm.
say I understand why, but I try not to basically. So basically, I'm trying to basically like, look, don't be like that and be a little bit better. Calm down, basically. I understand. No, I'm just saying no from an understanding point of view why, and you're basically. I understand what she's saying though. She's right though. I'm not denying it. I'm just basically understanding why how some people are and it's not right and I'm not excusing them. I'm just basically being empathetic because I'm an empath.
I got you on that. Right. Yeah, I get okay. So I got you because you're like my son. My son is that way. And I be telling him, son, you gonna get ran over up in these streets with these women.
Hmm.
I, I just keep it real.
No, I
Listen,
know. I know.
be
I know.
empathetic, but you can't be no fool. Um,
Hmm.
I have told him that.
Okay,
But
that's
but
true though.
but Joy, let me say this. Joy, the way you said what you said, I mean, it hit, I don't know. I already know, but it hit different. I'm gonna tell you something. I come at the gun I like okay. My dad taught me you take up for yourself. I don't care if it's a boy. I don't care if it's a girl. I don't care who it is. You take up for yourself. And if you look, if you got to fight a dude, you better win. Cause if you come home, you gonna get it again. And I'm gonna
Oh,
tell you something.
Mm.
you
From a
can
young age,
ooh,
I
just
was weighing out. I would well up across somebody's head,
Oh
right?
wow.
if they hit
Okay.
me first. If they hit me first. My dad never taught me to be the aggressor. He he just taught me to react, which
Mm.
is not always
Mm,
good,
same.
right?
I know.
Yeah, because as a woman, Jess, so I get that your dad taught you that. And I'm definitely not telling you to not take up for yourself because I don't want you to think just because I'm submissive that I don't take up for myself. Because I
Right, right,
definitely
right.
um and I ain't no punk either, not
Wait,
by but as a
wait.
woman, you naturally can't do nothing with no man. Even the weakest man, we would probably have trouble with. So I would never try to match the energy of a man because
Mm,
you're going to lose. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
9 times out of 10. So why not just get into a space where you can win? And
mm.
how you win with men is by being soft more than likely.
Yeah, that makes
I
sense.
got
So
you.
I got you though, but not for me. What I used to do when I was younger is whenever someone used to say to me, though it's very wrong to do that, is basically, when someone says something to you, I know it's always stick up for yourself, but for me, whatever someone says to me, I just basically be like, nah, I just take it, man. It is kind of wrong for me to do that, but then later, when they kept doing that, I couldn't take it anymore. I was just like, I used to say yes so much, and I was just like, used to be so nice. I'm still nice, and I'll always be nice. But now I just basically know that I'm supposed to basically stick up for myself. So I'm like, at some point I was like, nah, man, I can't take it anymore. But I'll literally speak back. Before I wouldn't speak back. But I also, when a person who's someone like me, I know how to deal with them. So what you're supposed to do with a person who's like me, and since we're similar in a way, I just basically, don't say anything and don't do anything. I just let them do what they need to do. And if someone else sees it, or if a teacher sees it though, like in the classroom, then basically it'll be handled because I don't have to say anything. I just let them embarrass themselves.
Well, yeah, and you're a male too. Okay,
Mm.
so
Hmm.
you're a male. So the way you
I know.
respond is totally different how we should respond. Okay, we learning that.
No,
That's what we're talking about. That's
Yeah.
what we're talking
no.
about, drip, right?
Yeah, that's
And so I appreciate and I appreciate how Joy explained that to me because
and I
my
don't
first thing is I want to be heard. Listen to what I have to say. God, listen.
know and see and also I get it. I am the listen, Jess. I am the same way. I am a talker. Probably everybody who comes on YouTube and talk, they are talkers. We all want to be heard.
Right.
So the
Yep.
thing is, when you are in these spaces around men, even just don't be so anxious. Just sit back,
God dog.
just sit back, just sit back. I'm telling you,
I
they
got you.
they will allow an open door for you if you
Uh-huh.
just sit back. If you try to push your way through, it is not going to work.
I got you.
It's not. So just like I don't really go on panels a lot. This is probably my third or fourth like coming up. No, I take that back because there is one channel that I go on a lot of times, but I really don't consider these, like panels like that. I just feel like these are conversations. So I'm getting new to this,
Mm-hmm.
these the term panel. But anyways, when with men, like I was on Drip's channel, I wanted to chime in a lot of times, but the men were talking.
Mm-hmm.
They were talking, and I didn't want to. I said, "Nope, don't interrupt, Sharina. Don't interrupt. Shh, just be patient. Just be patient." And then guess what happened? The host of the
What?
show, the host of the show said, "Hey, Miss Joy, what you got to say?" So
Mm-hmm.
he opened a door. You know what I'm saying? I
Mm-hmm.
didn't have to push my way. and then I was able to begin speaking. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes, and I'm like I said, I'm not trying to take away, your for wanting to, stand tall and take up for yourself, because you can do that. You can still do that. It's just a way that women can do that and still be in their femininity and softness and get their point across. If you can tell, I am a woman that speaks very clear. I speak this way to my husband. And stern. You hear the sternness in my voice?
Mm-hmm.
But I try to remain soft, and baby, I'm telling you, I get my way with men. Most men, my husband, my neighbor, the UPS man, the postman, the grocery man, the Uber man, everywhere Joy goes, men open the doors for Joy because I stay in my femininity. And I'm telling you, it has worked with for all my days. I've been this way
Yeah.
since I was a little girl, and I have always, always been given the utmost respect when it comes to men.
Yeah.
And they have allowed me to, speak when I'm ready to speak. Like, no, you can hear
Yeah.
me, sir. Like on Drip Show the other night when I was up there, a guy kept saying the bitch word. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God.
And I didn't scream at him or nothing like that. This is how
Mm-hmm.
I said, "Hey, Mister Such and Such." I put a Mister in front of his name
Mm-hmm.
to show him that I'm being respectful. Hey, Mister Such and Such. If you say bitch one more time, I'm gonna spank you. So I put it. I'm being funny. You know what I'm
Right.
so to lighten the mood. And guess what he said? I'm so sorry, Miss Joy. I won't say that no more. He didn't rah me back. I got exactly what I wanted.
I got you, Miss Joy. I get what you're saying. I got exactly what you're saying. And liberated soul, but this is liberated soul said this. Liberated soul. I'm forced to talk more than I want to. I'd rather be quiet and chill in the cut. But it's hard for me to sit quiet when I see BS going on. So that's why I say I'm forced to talk. I
Lit.
feel that with every inch of my soul. It's times like, dude, I don't mind I can talk and rattle on about medical stuff,
Mhm.
about whatever current event. I could just sit there and not say anything. But exactly what he said. So, Miss Joy, I'm not negating anything that you're saying, but
Mhm.
what he said, it's like when you see the BS, it's almost like it's a burning thing in me,
Mhm.
right? That it's hard for me to not. And that's what I'm working on and with myself is
Mhm.
not calling out that BS. You get what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Guess how?
Um,
Guess how I deal with that.
okay.
Guess how I deal with that. So
Okay.
whenever you are in spaces that you want to call somebody out on BS because you're boiling, change the channel.
Oh Lord Jesus. Miss Joy. I know. What you saying is right. I'm not gonna say you're not right. But do you know that's almost like asking a crackhead not to take crack
Hey,
for me.
well,
But
you
Miss,
better go to recovery then,
this the thing.
because
I'm doing a
why you trying to call somebody out for? Hey, it's not you can't save people. People got to save themselves.
they gotta say themselves.
So if you boiling, what you want to come across probably ain't gonna land anyway because you boiling. So there,
That part.
so change the channel. Go watch
Mm,
something.
mm, mm.
Go watch something else. What
Miss
did
Joy.
what did I tell you? I went over to Freezy house. I heard yelling. I said, and I love Freezy. I
The wordplay
love,
is messy. Hmm.
I am over there. Most times when Freezy go live.
Yeah, Freezy is such a cool dude. That's why I kind
Yeah.
of felt embarrassed because I didn't, because he don't like that drama. He don't like all of that stuff, right?
Look at the world, guys. He said, "Stop being a crackhead."
He messy. He is messy, but he won't hit this link though. He probably making vegan waffles. No,
But yeah,
but okay, so y'all, what y'all understand? Like, I know everybody is design. I've gotten into this thing called it's human design, right? It's like a personality test. It's human design, and it helped me understand myself a lot better. That the reason why I'm so fueled, but that's my design.
mm,
I am the person. I name my son Justice. So whatever I feel ain't right, I go for it, and I have to say something. And it's almost hard to not do it, but I'm learning. As old as I am, I'm learning. Okay, pause,
mm,
breathe. And what it's teaching me is what is it going to accomplish? Now,
right.
if it's going to accomplish a greater good, you go for it, girl.
Hmm.
But if it's some YouTube banter, girl, get somewhere and sit down. Okay, get
Yeah.
somewhere and sit down. And but also in my design, I meet people who help me, like you, Miss Joy,
Yes.
to encourage me and to kind of guide me. This is all within all of this. Just like when you went live the other day.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, it all of that is all come to fruition, and it's crazy. It give me goosebumps, right?
Ah,
Because
what I tell you?
it
What I
give me
when I came when you came over, girl? Come on
yo, it
now.
give me goosebumps because, like I
This-
said, I don't be want to be art. I don't want to be out here represent. Listen, I don't have time for this, right? But I gotta. If it's not for the greater good,
Yeah.
I can't do it, right? But Miss Joy, we gotta get together. The
Yeah. No,
way you explain it, it wasn't like on no mammy mess or no mew. You know how they like, you know how women like to, you out.
yeah.
No, it is just, that even like, look, I gotta look behind my back, make sure my husband ain't listening. Make sure, look, look, I can use it. You know, hear what I'm saying?
I know, but girl, I'm telling you, I got a hard husband. He hard, but baby, he like mush over here with me. He a
Mhm.
whole different man, but in this house, he's so. I mean, oh my goodness. I still look just even thinking about it right now. I'm getting butterflies because it honey. I don't know where I learned this. I don't know. I think I was born with it. I really do.
Mhm.
But I have,
Mhm.
honed it in because I just noticed. I'm like, okay, okay, okay. All right,
Mhm.
I see how they work.
Okay.
I see how they work. Hmm, hmm. So you gotta pay attention.
Yeah, exactly.
You
That's
gotta
exactly right.
you know what I'm saying? And so I've always been a really good observer of people. Because just like Mr. Drip King, I'm an empath as well. And I feel people's energies. And I can tell if somebody anxious, I can tell if somebody stressed, depressed, or whatever, because my body will tell me what's going on. So
Mhm.
I just, I've always been like, okay, always
Yeah.
wanting to soothe the situation. You know what I'm saying?
So Joy, that's my
I
problem.
get you.
That's my problem is because with my energy type, I'm a
Mm-hmm.
manifester by energy type.
Mm-hmm.
Like my energy, I make up 8%, 9% of the world population. I'm very
Mm-hmm.
rare. Even my personality is very rare. And
Uh-huh.
I don't pick up on that because I can like my aura is so closed. I can literally shut so I can be very shut off.
Mm-hmm.
And
I get
It's,
you.
it's,
so
I got
I
you.
can be in the
Well,
moment of bam, I'm going for it because this is what this person needs protecting. That person needs protecting. And I'm not picking up like you said on if is this person over here anxious? Is that person over there anxious? My
Mm-hmm.
whole thing is if they tell me they're anxious, if they tell me they need help, I got you.
Yeah.
mm,
But that
Most
okay. Mm,
me picking up on that energy is something that I'm still working with. And
yeah.
you get
I,
what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you.
mm,
I get you.
wait, I was gonna say, I get you on that. I feel like I'm kind of soft though anyway, because the way it is though. And also to me though, like if I had to share personal stuff, I'm more comfortable sharing personal things with a woman instead of a guy because based on my experience though, with my mother, so based on my experience, it's much easier to share personal things with a woman over a guy because some things is less awkward with a guy, and sometimes though most guys will never listen. They basically react first, cut you off halfway. That's why. So I'm just like, nah, man.
Hmm.
I'd rather tell personal stuff with a woman because a woman's much easier to basically tell stuff, explain. She'll listen first, then she'll basically, tell you and react afterwards. And I like that though. I prefer telling personal things with a woman over a guy. And also, I gotta stop over explaining because I'm really bad at it.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, totally,
Yep.
totally, totally.
I
Totally. I'm
get you. I get you, Drip.
and I'm usually more
Yeah.
comfortable with men because I don't know what it is. Me and my husband just talked about this because my 12-hour live that I did, just me, was
Hmm.
with the connection, with a woman. My connection with, since walking into these spaces, I prayed to be connected to women, like-minded women, you know,
Hmm.
because I've always had a hard time with women because of I guess my point of view is considered a little bit more masculine than
I think mine is too.
yeah, I've been told that. Like the first time I got on the panel with Freezy, he even told me that, and I've been told that all my life that my viewpoints are a little bit more masculine, and maybe that's why my relationships with women uh, haven't necessarily ended. I'm not going to say ended so well, but they they
Oh
they never
yes.
they never go the distance because I'm really not
Yes.
one for BS. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And women.
Nah, I guess that's how it is opposite. I guess it's much easier on the opposite end, I guess. But I'm just gonna ask though, what personality type do you think I am?
Who you, Mr. Drip King?
Yes, ma'am.
What personality type? You sound like you're laid back and kind of open, and I feel a little closed off too. Do you are you single? You're
Yes.
single. Do you stay in the house a lot?
I do actually, because
Hmm.
I'm also on the spectrum as well. So basically, how it works with me is I go by chemistry and energy. So if I know a person really, really, really well, then I will constantly talk nonstop, no pausing, everything. So if I actually feel more comfortable, I'll literally talk nonstop. But if I don't really know a person like that, though, I just basically calm down. So I'm half and half. So most of my life, I was an introvert. Later, I became an extroverted. So the older I got, That's when I became more confident. So before that, I was more closed
Yeah,
off.
I
So
believe I
only
believe that drip by human design probably could be a projector, meaning it's like they're very empathetic people. My son is a projector, and sometimes they can feel unheard or like they're not valued.
hmm
But they have a lot of
hmm
knowledge, lots of knowledge, very intelligent people,
mm,
and but they just don't have the energy is not
yes.
behind it. They don't have, you know what I'm saying? It's like they can they want sometimes they gotta be to themselves and kind of decompress and they not gonna go. I can see drip. I don't know. I don't know you drip, but that's just what I get from you
No.
from
Mm,
like
I think you kind of accurately described me because that's kind of true though, actually. I mean, sometimes though, I can start a conversation and continue it, but just as sometimes when someone tries to start a conversation with me, I either goes two ways. I either join you in or sometimes I'll tell you please don't. Because sometimes though, I don't feel like talking to
yeah.
anybody.
that's it.
Like in real
Yes.
life though,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, so you don't know me that well, but at the same time, you just accurately described me, so you're kind of correct.
I can kind of tell. And then Joy probably is a manifesting generator because, honey, she listen, she creative. I don't know. I'm just saying, she got she good. You're open minded. You can resonate with different people, and you got the energy to back it up. Um,
But you know what? And I've always like been shy, but I've also always have had a hard time with like long-term connection. What is that? Like, like
I don't
everybody
know,
who
Joy.
genuinely meets me, they say the same things that you are saying. I'm telling you,
Mm-hmm.
seriously.
Mm,
But for some odd reason, if I bring a person like closer in, like say for instance, we may meet like
Mm-hmm.
outside of these spaces or what have you, then
Mm-hmm.
it just go. And I'm the same person. I'm the same person online, offline. I'm telling you, I am like really real talk. I am the
Mm-hmm.
same way. And I don't know once people come into my real space what it is, but for some reason if we have like a disagreement where I'm able to speak, like I'm able to put words to action. Like
Mm-hmm.
I will definitely if I see you being silly, I'm going to tell you being
Right.
silly. You know what I'm saying? And
mm,
Yes.
point blank, I'm not gonna pity pat around it. And listen, when you have garnered a relation garnered a
yeah,
relationship, you're going to have things that you don't agree upon. Like
That's right.
with the sisterhood in a
mm,
relationship. We're two different people, so there are going to be times when, hey, no, I do things one way and you do things, but we
Mm-hmm.
grown people, we should be able to still be able to walk away from the table without hardship, even with differences. But
Absolutely.
some people do not.
mm. Well, that's interesting as well. So that's what's interesting about me is I'm also a guilty conscience as well. So if I do something wrong sometimes, though, I will literally feel guilty for it. So I have a guilty conscience and I'm an honest type because look, so like for example, when I was in school, when I went to school though, high school that time, one of the girls approached me wanting a relationship. I said from the beginning, honest truth though, and I said to her in a way, so I humbled my tone and I told her the truth and explained it into a way she understood. Because I was rather like, look, I don't want to waste her time, and I understand. Look, I know how she's feeling. The feeling is mutual, so a mutual feeling, but I cannot act on those feelings. It's because of faith reasons. Because in my faith, I don't believe in dating before marriage. So basically, out of respect for her, I'm just gonna say, look, we be friends only, but just understand, this is how it is. I don't because I felt pressured, and also I don't wanna waste her time because I know how she feels deep down inside, and I just know that if I agree to it, and if I can't give her what she needs, then I'm kind of doing something wrong. I'd rather let her
Mhm.
know the truth from the beginning, and from there they respected that.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's
I
true.
got you. But Joy, what I really want you to, I would look up your human design and let me know what you come up with.
Where do you look that up, baby?
It a human design. Just go a human design. It's free
Is, a,
chart. Fine.
is,
Let me know.
is it a web? That's what I'm saying. Is it a website or something?
It's a website. Let
What's
me
it?
know.
Writing it down.
Hold on. I'm gonna put it in the website in the chat.
Oh, okay. Because that I love stuff like that. I would love to know.
It's like a person. It's a personality test. Let me know,
Okay.
please. Let me know because I resonate with what you're saying.
Yeah,
Absolutely, I resonate with that.
I
You
almost
know,
wanted to cry the other day with I mean, my husband let me speak it out, but I'm like, why is my connection with women not like all the way when it's coming, usually, well, what it is I'm not I'm not meeting like the genuineness that I put out. And I tell people all the time, you attract what you are. You attract what you are,
mhm.
you attract what you are. And I'm like, damn, is it something that I'm missing? Because I'm attracting, I know I'm crazy. Yes, I am crazy. But I am attracting the craziest of the crazy.
All right. Yeah. hmm
Mm,
I-
Um. Joy. Also, 16 personality is a personality test. 16. I'm an ISTP, and only 2% of women in the world are my personality type, and then my
what
human
did you
design
say?
only
TP?
60 ISTP,
ISTP.
and only 8% of the world population is my energy type. So
Okay.
I'm so different, and that's why sometimes, like I have this. I don't care if it's a man or woman. I have this strong connection,
Mm-hmm.
right, with them. But for other people, if I don't move the way they want me to move,
Mm-hmm.
dude, I'm like I'm discount.
Yeah.
It's like I could have given you my kidney.
Mm-hmm.
I could have given you my kidney. And the moment I said, no, no, I can't go to the store with you. No, no, I'm tired because my energy type. I'm like I don't have the energy that a lot of other people have. My
Mm,
energy be low, and
mm,
no, I can't go to the grocery store with you right now or whatever,
yeah.
or I can't. I'm the worst person in the world. So
Yeah.
and then guess what? That person did literally that would be the end of our relationship.
Yes. It's
That
like
would
so
be the end of our relationship. And I'm like, all I did was say what was on. All I did was express to you how I felt.
Yep. Same here. So
But
maybe
this the thing,
yeah.
Joy.
we didn't met each other just and since we're the same, then guess what? Maybe we'll be all right.
This is the thing. I have grace for how people feel and
Me
how
too.
they express themselves. And I think that's to a default because I sit there and I listen to how this person feel and I'm listening to them vent and I'm listening to how they are. And the first time I ask a question and say, well, how do you think that guy felt?
Mm-hmm.
Or or do then I'm out of pocket. You get what I'm saying? Or I
Mm,
have I have silenced myself so much, right? Then when I say I don't like when you do this, I don't care how softly I say it, Joy. It don't be taken favorably.
yeah, I get it. See, so
Mm,
even with
I actually,
all my strategy, sometimes stuff just don't work out.
It don't.
Yeah.
No. And so what I learned in this person, my person looking at these personalities, that people that respond that way, they're not my people.
Yep. That's what I said.
Because I have people in my life that are very genuine.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we don't even have blood, but when I tell you, they're like, I have spiritual mothers, grandparents I took care of till they died. They're gone. They
Oh
were
man.
closer to me
Mhm.
than my own natural grandparents,
Yeah.
right? And and spiritual sister and nieces and nephews. And when I tell you we're a family, and it's I could count them on my hand or
Yeah.
both my hands, right?
Yeah.
But then when I reach out to others that I think, okay, maybe these are it don't work.
Yeah.
It's a protection. All of that, what I found was a protection for me, because I should be able to say, I feel, I this is the way I feel, right? And if you see how I move, even on panels, it's like I try, and then I get worked up. I gotta work on my anger. I don't, an Aries, and I don't go by signs and all that kind of stuff, but I do see the
Same.
similarities. But
Yeah.
I do have I have a thing where it's like, don't do me like that. Don't.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. For
Okay.
sure.
Wait, so I'd say this as well with me. I prefer to hang out with someone who's older than me than the same age. I can hang out with the people same age. I can make friends of both ages, but I prefer to hang out with people who is more mature to me. So that's why I
Yeah.
like to hang out with older people though. Not saying
I do
every
too.
older person, it's not saying every older person is mature, and I'm not saying every younger person's immature either. I just prefer to hang out with maturity, and I actually feel like someone
Mhm.
who's older than me, either they're 30 or 40 or older than that. I feel like I can connect with that in a way. I'm attracted to maturity, so I can understand what you say. And also, plus, when you're honest to me, I was like, okay, I respect that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like that too. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Me too.
like that too. I would much rather you be harsh with me and be honest
Yeah.
than pussyfooting around. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Did you see what Rogue C said? She said, "Good girls finish last." They absolutely do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
wait, but
I'm
so you
tired.
know,
Yeah,
World Class was saying something about I need hoes though. I'm like, I'm sorry, no thank you. I get what you're trying to
world
do,
class say
but
he need what?
What?
I need to get, I need hoes.
Oh, come on. Okay, okay. Drip, don't entertain that, drip. Don't
Mm,
stay in your innocence. Listen,
okay,
my
What?
sons
I
are
get,
26. Hold on, 26 and 22. I have to remember because I don't be doing no birthdays.
I know
But
that.
listen, I won't listen. You don't need no hoes. You don't need no
no,
hoes. Okay,
You sure don't.
I
You don't.
agree. I
You want
agree with
drip.
you
You
though.
stay drip.
I'm
Joy, Drip
listening.
was on here with my mama
really?
the other day. Yes, he's very mannerable, very mannerable.
Oh,
You give it could follow the conversation. He
that's what.
Drip. Don't let these people do not let these people uh
Influence me.
Yeah.
corrupt you. Okay, baby.
She say,
Don't
she say corrupt.
Okay,
She gonna get
okay,
don't let
okay,
them corrupt
okay.
you.
Okay, I was gonna
Don't
say, do
do
you know
it.
what? Actually, okay, I agree with you. I won't let them do that. Do you know how? Because I always remember my faith. Since I'm Muslim, I always remember, look, is this what God wants me to do? That's just what I remember all the time. And I always also say, I have respect for women. This is what I do when I go out in public. I lower my gaze though. I was taught to lower my gaze. So basically, lower my gaze when I see a girl. So it's like, if, that's different. So if I lower my gaze, then I know I'm lowering my desires. I learned to control my desires at a very young age. That's why I resisted temptation to actually get into a relationship. Like, look, I could be in a relationship if I wanted to, but I'm like, look, I don't want to do this because I want to get married someday. And I feel like this. If I'm pure, then I want the girl who has similar values to me to be pure as well. So then it's about the soul ties and it's also about the faith thing as well. So I want to
Mhm.
manifest something good and I'm not trying to stop that.
Amen.
Don't stop it. Thank
Amen.
you.
Come
Exactly.
on,
Amen.
Mr.
Thank
Drip
you.
Penny. Come on,
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Mr. Drip
Exactly.
Penny. Come on now, go
Go
on.
on, liberated. Hold on, liberated. Hold on, liberated. Say some grace is good, necessary, depending on the situation. But too much grace can be damaging on both sides. One side is being enabled and the other side is being depleted. Absolutely.
Hmm. See, I disagree a little bit.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What?
Yeah, because I don't, I mean, grace, I
Mm-mm.
don't think there's ever too much grace. What there can be is that you keep letting a MF play with you, but you can extend grace for a thousand yards for however long, but you ain't gotta let a person play with you. It's a
Yeah.
difference.
And that and but that's the thing, Joy, is extending grace is allowing that person to still play with you. Okay, I'm from
No,
Louisiana. I'm
no,
from
no,
Louisiana.
no. Allowing grace, just because you give grace doesn't mean that you give a person allowance to affect you in a negative way. And I'm a let me set the tone a little bit. Say for
Okay.
instance,
Hmm.
like even um hmm, how do I want to package it? How do I want to package it? Well, go on with your thought, and I'm gonna figure out a way to package it because
Okay.
you because I give grace to to folks even that have harmed me in a way and still give them grace, but they know not to play with me no more.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Okay. So let me see how I do that differently.
saying?
I can forgive people who have done me wrong.
Hmm. Hmm.
But for me to give them grace is to allow them to continue to maneuver the same way they maneuvered. Grace is is somebody that I'm still working with, that I still have patience for, that I still that's not harming me. Okay. That's the way I see grace.
Mm.
I don't give I can forgive you and not allow you in my circle and not get like I'm not giving no. Grace to me is you still moving within my you still I'm still allowing you to affect me. Okay, I'm still allowing you to affect me in a sense, right?
Mm.
I'm giving you grace. I'm saying, okay, you did that, but next time, or maybe the other time, you get what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Mm.
That's grace.
Okay.
Me forgiving
Mm.
is saying, I forgive you, right? But I'm not going to give you grace anymore because I see that this is serving me. I'm done. I'm not giving you. I'm not going to do that. I'm not giving you grace anymore. But I do forgive you.
Mm.
Mm.
I just
I
Okay.
think that's where we fall short is
Okay.
we keep giving people grace. We keep. Let me hold on. I'm a chat GPT this. Hold on a second. Hey, y'all know I love chat GPT.
Okay. Okay. Wait, can I
But go
say
ahead.
one
Go
thing?
ahead. Go
Cause
ahead.
bring in
okay.
a little person.
Okay.
Go
Okay.
ahead.
Okay. So basically for me, I see what you mean. So for me though, like I don't hold a grudge against anybody though. What I do though is I just forgive. It's not just like I forgive because what they did is wrong. The way you said it, that is right though. I can do that if I wanted to. But I also said the only reason I just forgive the person here and there is because I'm just doing it for myself. Because I know that it's going to hold, it's toxic for me to hold that thought in. So I just be like, okay, look, I'll just let it go and forgive you like that, and I'm done.
Okay. So I just
Yeah.
Okay.
This is
I
okay.
just
This is how I think of
Go.
it because I just looked up the word grace. Be-
Okay.
so the definition of grace is they have it as a noun first. Is simple elegance
Mhm.
or refinement of movement. And then the second definition is courteous goodwill. And that's how I think of grace, being courteous, be having goodwill,
Mhm.
elegance. So I'm gonna bring up. I'm gonna set the tone because I didn't want to bring a personal situation in, but I have to because that's the only way that I can pass because I just this is the only way. So
Mhm.
I have a baby daddy. Okay, I got
Mhm.
two kids by. He ain't been in their life pretty much, nothing, 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 nothing. And in our relationship, he was a horrible partner. Horrible. When I say
Mhm.
horrible, 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 horrible. So one would think that because of these particular things, him not being a father to my kids, him being a horrible partner, like he did some definitely terrible things.
Mhm.
I can still have a conversation with this man. I can laugh with this man. I can still tell this man I love him. I can
Mhm.
if I can me and this man have a friendship still.
This your baby daddy?
Yeah.
That's the way I feel about my son's father, my ex-husband.
And
Absolutely.
you know what I'm saying? But he know
Yep.
but he knows now just through time, through growth, through talking, through experiences, not
Mhm.
to play with me in a way no more. You know what I'm
Yes. Mhm.
so I'm still courteous with him. I still walk in elegance with him, even though he has done some outright. When I, honey, you would, if I
Mhm.
give you stories, you'd be like, you still talk to that Negro?
You don't have to even go there because I got stories like that.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
I have stories like that, but because that's my son's father. That's my ex-husband. That's the man. Literally, I look.
Mm-hmm.
I
But
get
I'm like that with
I
everybody. I just
look.
put it on there.
At the end of the day, me and that man and his new wife,
Mm-hmm.
guess what? We let me tell you something. We will slit somebody's throat over our sons.
I know that's
My
right.
son, cause look, it be times I be talking about my son's stepmama, and I be saying your mama. Because she is just much of a mother to
uh,
him as I am.
yeah.
Because my son's father is a good father. He's a good daddy.
Mm,
Okay. Just because we didn't work out, that man is a very good father. So I get what you're saying, Joy. You get what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
We
Yeah.
all we all good. We all are good friends. We interact with each other and get along with each other.
Yeah, you know, and that's because I allowed him grace. Like I mean, yes, him being in his kid's life is terrible, from the outside looking in. But it was probably for the better because if he
Mm-hmm.
had been, maybe my son would have picked up traits that I wouldn't have necessarily liked. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So I allowed him grace to be who he gonna be. You know what I'm saying? However you gonna be, that's just you gotta pay for that, not me. You know what I'm saying? You if you don't feel that you needed to be in your kid's life, hey, I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's between you and our maker.
And your key. But then the kids, they'll figure it out later.
Oh yeah, they do. They are, my kids are grown. You know they know now. And I never spoke badly about him. I never trashed him.
Uh-huh.
My kids will talk to him now if they call, even with the distance and time that he hasn't, tried to have a relationship. If he called them, they'll pick up the phone. Hey, daddy, what's up? I love you. Because they learned that from me. But what if he had been in their life and they learned what he got going on? You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
it may have been for the good. I didn't force nothing. I ain't push nothing. I just said, hey, however you want to walk through life is how you want to walk through life. Just understand that you are rewarded for all your actions, whether good or bad.
That's right. Oh, Joy. Oh, wait. I needed this. We needed this talk. Child, you gonna have to come visit me. Cause you know they say, child, they say we don't hold each other accountable, but I got held accountable today.
Oh,
Cause I promise you, let me tell you something. I don't play about my family. You
hmm
can mess with me, but don't mess with my friends and my family.
yeah,
I will put I will literally jump off the ship or off the railings for my friend, my family, and my friend. You know, you know what I'm saying? Not even like somebody can say whatever about me, and I'm like, it is what it is, you know. But it put me in a way, Joy. You get what I'm saying?
yeah,
Listen, don't play with me. Don't play. And that's why I say, you know what? People that this is the thing, Joy. People that don't resonate with us, that's their loss.
that's what
That
I
is
said.
their loss. I have had people come to my house. I have met people on YouTube. I have met, and I'm not saying names. I met a person on YouTube, right? And we have known each we know knew each other probably about 4 years, whatever. I invited this person to my house. This person came and stayed at my house. I show hospitality to this person, right?
hmm
And I know what kind of person I am at the end of the day.
hmm
I know me. I know me. That may have been somebody else may say that was stupid, that was foolish, but I thought I saw good in that person, right?
hmm
But that person is a good person. I
hmm
don't feel that person ain't no bad person. But the when just me stepped out of that box of when I had a say in what I needed to say, it was over. Just like what you just said, Joy. And a lot of people don't understand that. It
Yeah.
could be the un it could be, we all have our own personalities. And my thing is that I was putting up with your personality, this person's personality, this person's personality, and I'm gauging my personality to fit their personality. And the first time I choose to stand in my truth and
Mm,
my personality, it's a problem.
yeah. Yeah.
I can't do it. I,
Yeah.
I, I can't do it.
I totally resonate. I really, really
Yeah.
do. I really totally resonate. And it's sad. It really is sad, you know. I don't get it.
But Joe, I think it's sad. I think it's so sad for them than us because you know what?
Oh yeah, it is because they believe you me. I always walk away with knowing my intention for
Hmm.
everything.
That
And so
part.
I always leave knowing that I know you gonna miss me.
That part.
I
You
know that I was very effective in a way because I touch everybody that I meet. When I'm
hmm,
telling you, I met a Uber man just a few weeks ago that told me that I changed his whole entire life in a 30-minute Uber ride. Do you hear me?
yeah. That's the same impact that I have had on people. And that's why I say, please get back with me and let me know what
Yeah.
your design is. But that's the same impact I have had on people.
I'm telling you. And these are interactions that I have had all my life.
Life.
All my
Absolutely.
life. I've had people stop me dead tracks in Walmart
Hmm.
and tell me how my aura is illuminating.
Hmm.
You think that's fake? That ain't fake. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
no.
That and I pay it, you know, I'm not saying that I'm like this special type of person, but I am.
Yeah, that's the thing. We are. Please
you
let me know.
you know,
I have to know.
I so I know that
I
I
do.
have a higher calling
Hmm.
on my life. So I be careful. I be careful. You know, I just always have wanted to do right. You know, that's just been my personality. I've always walked in love. So I know if you don't receive me well, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah, that, oh my God. I've always said that. Oh Lord Jesus. Doggone Joy. God dog it. This is creepy. This is making my skin crawl right now. It's making my
I'm
skin
telling you,
crawl.
how could you not like joy? What is wrong with you?
Dude, because
You
I
know
have
what
the
I'm
best
saying?
intentions. I
I
have
have the
nothing
best
but the best intentions. Joy, do you know? Let me tell you this. I love so deep, right? You
too.
ain't even gotta have my blood. Like I have, like I said, I have a spiritual sister that's close. Me and my sister are close. We are. That's my little snookums. But I have a sister, a spiritual sister that don't even have my blood.
Yeah,
That we probably even closer, right? I have
yeah,
people that are. I don't care what your religion is. I don't care what I don't care.
yeah. Me
But
neither.
this is what's detrimental to me,
Yeah.
Joy. Let me tell you what's detrimental. My father was killed by his best friend.
Oh. Ooh.
Shot killed by his best friend.
Mm.
His father,
Accident.
his father was killed by his best friend. That's my
Have
grandfather.
mercy.
By his best friend. So I know my character. I know, but I also know what Satan has tried to get my family is
Yeah.
through my connections and through my friends. And so I cannot trust everybody, but I have tried to.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I resonate with what you're saying. But
Mm-hmm.
now I'm more intuitive, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not putting up with so much of what I put up with
Yeah.
back in the
I
day.
ain't putting up with nothing. I used to be a pushover. And see, that always made people think that I was weak. I watched people.
Mm-hmm.
I,
Right.
I watched people growing up. I say, now, do they think because I'm nice that I don't see that they over there trying to stab me in my back?
Mm,
See, I'm a person I'll cut you off immediately out my life and won't have nothing else to do with you and 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 not even explain. It's just that I seen it the way you move. I ain't like it. I'm gone because it ain't right over there. You know what I'm saying?
yep.
And with 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 that type of personality that people be like, now wait a minute. Now what didn't happen? Well, I seen that you was moving like a snake now. I
Mm-hmm.
because I'm nice don't mean that I'm just gonna let you just do anything. I'll just cut it off and say, hey, your loss. Especially if because some folks they'll take your kindness for weakness. They'll start disrespecting you in your face. They won't even try to. They won't even try to hide.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I done had
Yep.
cousins sleep with my boyfriend. I done had my best friend sleep with my
Mhm.
boyfriend. I'm telling you, I done got some stories,
Yeah.
baby.
Mhm.
Honey, I'm like, wait a minute now. I, I didn't. What would make a person do some things like that, and to a person like me?
Right.
But I think too that because of my differences, and that I've always walked in a space where I'm not intimidated by the next person. I have love for
Mm,
everybody.
right.
You know what I'm saying? I walk in my space
Mhm.
and when contention arises, I know how to handle it well. I don't spaz. I had my days of spazzing out. I did that a few times, and when that, when I found out that didn't work, I said, well, I gotta find another way. Spazzing out don't work. You know what I'm saying? That
Mm-hmm.
you probably actually learn that before you leave the house in being grown, because you can't even spaz out with mama, daddy, grandmama, none of that. So you probably learn that before you even leave. So yeah.
Right.
I learned at home, don't be clowning.
Yeah.
So yeah, folks are weird, but I'm gonna find my tribe. Believe you me, the Lord ain't brought me all this way to just be me and my husband.
Well, you know what? I said the same thing. It's funny you say that because I'm saying, I said, I just don't know I don't know where I fit in. I don't know if I have a tribe because I like I've been in YouTube. Not that I have like I have a life outside of YouTube, right?
Yeah, you
I
sound
have a
like you
life
got
outside.
tribe. You said you got friends.
I got spiritual. Yeah, I have spirit like I do. And
Yeah,
this is the thing. It's not I'm not saying it's a lot.
yeah.
I can count them on one hand, but
That's
they're
enough.
genuine. That's
That's
what's important. That's what
yeah,
I've learned in my older age of life. It's not the quantity, it's the quality.
yeah, honey. I
And but
believe if you got one good friend that can travel with you in good life, you winning.
but in YouTube, this is the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted a community of where we could help each other with mental health, where we
Yeah,
could help each other with physical health, where we could help you get what I'm with relationships. I wanted that. And I came in here and it's like, where do I fit in? I don't fit in anywhere, right?
yes, you do. Yes, you do. Me and you conversating right now. You just got to quit coming in hot.
That's the part. That's what I'm working on. I
Yeah,
got to. This is the thing. This is what I'm saying. We
yeah,
things happen for a reason though, Joy. You get what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, 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 yeah,
And
yeah.
I accept constructive criticism.
Me
I
too.
mean, I, listen, if you I know when a person is being condescending or critical or
Mm,
demeaning,
yeah,
and I know when a person is coming at me with advice to help me, right?
yeah,
I know that. I'm not stupid. Nobody is stupid. This the
right.
thing that this YouTube space, they play these games. When a man get up there and they say, "Oh, a woman's being a hyena or whatever." Come on. We know you're not that's not genuine.
Right.
We know you're not coming at us. You're not trying to reach us from a place of love and trying to help us. You're demeaning us,
Yeah.
right? But if you say, "Hey, ladies, you're out of line." Like, come on now, you can't listen. Look what you did. You
Mm-hmm.
did this. You said this. You did. You get what I'm saying? Blah
Mm,
blah 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 blah. It's a difference. They don't understand. A man could have women eating at the palm of their hand. They don't even know that. Just based off of. I'm not saying you got a pussyfoot. I'm just saying you could be stern. It's it's if it's your heart condition.
it
My
is.
husband could say something to me, and I'd be like, he said it, and it wasn't in a nice tone. But the way he said, Joy, I know that man is coming from a place of where he is looking out for me. You get what
Right.
I'm saying?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, for sure. Because I definitely can tell you have a strong personality. I grew up with an Aries mama, Aries sister. Uh,
I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry.
baby, I was scared of both they tail.
Oh Lord.
But
Oh,
I always admired their strength. My mama didn't play. My sister don't play.
mm-mm.
I say don't play, but they are some of the roughest, toughest women dealing with men. They both are single.
Oh Lord. Oh good. I'm glad. Whew, I made it.
You
It's
may.
just we love hard, girl. We love hard. We love hard. We just can't help it.
Oh,
No, we
that,
can't help it. We can do better.
you can help
Um,
it if you choose. See,
we
everything.
can help it.
Yes, everything is a choice. You can choose to do
That
better.
part.
You can choose to do better because I, baby, what what you see now with me is definitely. I worked on this. You know what I'm saying? I ain't always been
Mm-hmm.
this way. I mean, I've had a foundation. Don't get me wrong. You know, we all have a foundation, but I have built up on it. You know, I've changed things, rearranged some things, gotten rid of some things. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
things could be clearer because I always wanted to make sure that I'm coming across where I'm not being demeaning, condescending, harmful because there was a time when I was because I am
Right.
a stern person. I ain't, you know, my first boyfriend. Honey, I feel so sorry for him, and I gave him hell. I
Mm-hmm.
gave him absolute hell. But what I did was I learned from the situation. Like I took a real evaluation of myself, and I think that's where people um, they fail to do. They fail to
Right.
self evaluate and look at things that you can change so the next time is for, and I don't mean it's for relationship, as for a life partner, but for relationships with all people, so that the next connection, so because I don't want to just use relationship, but the next connection can be better, you know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
because I don't never want to be in that position where we walked away, that how I felt with that relationship. That was horrible for me. I'm like, oh no, I don't never want to go through that ever again. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
So fix some stuff. Because he broke up with me. I ain't break up with him. He said, girl, you something else.
Oh wow.
You know,
Golly.
you are some, I can't do nothing with you. He didn't say it like that, but that's what you know what I'm saying. Now being older,
Mm-hmm.
I'm ad libbing because I know the situation and I know how he felt at that moment.
Mm-hmm.
He couldn't do nothing with me. I was off the chain. I wasn't gonna do that to nobody else. Mm-mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
That I understand that. I agree with that. I understand it and agree with it.
Yeah, buddy.
Yep.
That man, ooh boy. Mm-mm-mm. I need to write a book about that situation, baby. Cause
You
I've
sure can, and I can help you because I got all the resources, and I didn't just publish. I got a
see,
sample. But
and
girl, I can help you with that.
I've always wanted to do that. Look at that. But God, I don't know how to write no book, get started with no book or nothing like that.
Yeah, I can
Lord,
help you with that.
Lord
If you
have
want,
that.
if you want to if you want to get a book together, I can help you with that.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, I would love to do
absolutely.
that. I would love to do that. I really would.
Yes, yeah. Tell your story. You could do a go. It could be a ghost writer. You don't even have to put your name on it, but
Oh,
put it out there. You get what I'm saying?
oh, honey, I probably changed some women' lives because we.
Yep. Hmm.
Ooh, that's one relationship I could not repair. If I called him right now, he probably hang up the phone so quick. Who that is?
Oh Lord. Oh Joy. Yes, please tell that story. Joy, please tell that story because I'm gonna tell you this. All my exes,
Yeah,
we cool. We
yeah.
cool. You must have did a number on that rascal.
I did a number. Do you hear me? A number. Mm.
Oh my.
Mm,
Oh
mm.
no, no. Oh, I never wanted to leave somebody broken. I ain't want to leave them broken now.
No, I don't. I ain't break them. You know what I'm saying? I ain't break them. If I probably had, if he allowed me to stay any longer in the state that I was, he probably would have ended up that way. But he
Yeah.
definitely got out right when when he probably should
Hmm.
have.
And that's fine because you know what? We all mature. It's at
Yeah.
different levels and at certain stages. And I'm gonna tell you right now, you gotta come back, Joy. Like we gotta talk. You know what I'm saying? Like
No
I
problem.
appreciate. I this was not, but you, just like when I was in your chat the other day,
Yeah.
this was not for nothing
No,
because
I told
let me
you.
tell you something. The way I was getting ready to jump off the ledge after the other night, my
Yeah.
mama would have been calling me because my mother is she jumped on the panel the other day
Yeah.
and she listens to my content and she would have not like even though I was protecting her, she wouldn't have she wouldn't have liked the way I did it because of how she raised me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. Yep.
she wouldn't have liked it.
Yep.
Um,
Yep. So keep that in
and
mind.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna take mama. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna say, Mama Joy. Listen, because I'm gonna tell you something. I went during our conversation, Joy, and I deleted my comments that I put on that person's.
See,
Um, yes,
that,
uh,
that's growth. Ain't that growth?
I deleted it. I apologize. I deleted. Let me tell. I did. Cause let me tell you something. My mama. Listen. She, she wouldn't have been. She wouldn't have been proud of that. Cause I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell you something. I was going in, and I don't. I can go in and not say not one curse word, Joy. I
Yeah.
don't have to say a curse word. I don't have to talk about. I don't have to say anything derogatory or say anything about your mammy. Right?
Right.
I but still it was out of line. It was exactly what you said.
Yeah.
You know what? Once the rascals feel that they have been disrespected, oh
Yeah.
Rosie, okay. Hey Rosie. Hey. Oh dog.
Oh, you dropped
Oh
it.
dog. Dog. Hey Rosie.
Hey, good morning.
Hey
Good
girl.
morning, Miss Joy.
Good morning, babe.
I was actually just hopping off real quick because Riaz was asking for the link, and I'm like, I can't copy and paste it.
I don't this
And
the
I'm like, Jess
thing.
is
I don't
looking
know
at
how to
the
give
chat.
riches through Restream. I don't know if I have to do it through YouTube.
You probably have to
I
do it
don't know
through
how to
YouTube. I don't
give
think Restream
riches
is connected like StreamYard is. But I was like,
like
I can't
that.
do anything. Let me
Okay, so
hop on real quick.
I have to go back on YouTube because like I don't mind giving people riches because trust and but everybody that's in my like chat right now, they ride or die for me. I don't know how to do it.
No,
Um
you're fine. I was just like, she's not looking at the chat. Let me come on up real quick.
I was in the moment. I'm telling you right now. Let me tell y'all something. I have not gone to sleep like I have not slept all night. Like I'm been up. I probably sleep all day. It is what it is. I don't have to work today. But I've
One
been
day.
like making body products and
Oh,
joy.
Jess, you and I are gonna have to hook up.
Yes.
Because you know
Look,
my
I got
AJ
my
was supposed to
bath
have that
bombs out of
tennis.
I did all that tonight. Hmm.
But I'm very pro making like products and stuff like that. Sorry to throw off because Miss Joy, you were cooking, so I'm so sorry.
No, you're okay. Because I gotta drop down because I gotta get my nephew up ready for school.
Oh no, don't y'all.
Thank you so much, sis. Come back. Oh, we
I
miss
will.
him.
I surely will definitely come back. I'll I'll drop my like Instagram. link or whatever in the back chat for you, Jess, and we can,
Don't be
Collaborate.
stingy, Miss Joy. I want it too.
I'll send it to
Right?
you too.
She's cooking.
Like,
She's
how you
cooking.
just gonna just be stingy with it? I need the wisdom too. Don't hide the wisdom now.
No problem. Uh, well, can't you both see it in the back chat? Well, can you see the private chat, bro?
I
I'm
don't
not.
know. This is my first
It's
time on
just a
Restream, actually.
chat. It's just a chat. It's not a
No,
back
no,
check on
no.
Restream.
You see where you don't see the private chat, Jess?
No.
Yeah,
On
I see it.
YouTube?
No, no.
Not on YouTube, on Restream.
What the what?
Joy, yeah, Joy's been typing this.
Are you serious? Oh, y'all.
You
This
know,
is my doggone this. Oh, I got okay, I see it.
you see it.
Hold on one
Okay,
second.
let me get my Instagram link.
I see okay, come on. Okay, I got it. Oh Lord have mercy. I need to go to sleep.
No,
I
we
need to
learned
go to sleep.
I learned it, honey. Oh my God, we gonna get it together, honey.
Yes. This is you know what? This is beyond I'm actually proud of myself
This
because I done learned how to do a
you
lot of
too.
a bunch of stuff. Okay.
You too, honey.
Um,
I learned how to make a still photo move. I about dropped out of my seat.
there we go. Hmm.
Drip gave me
Okay, thank you so much.
no problem. Drip
Dr-
gave me some tips, honey. I ran off with it. I said, "Have mercy." You need to taught IT how to do some stuff.
Not you done taught auntie.
Yeah, yeah. I'm
Oh,
taking the IT term to heart because all of the young guys call me auntie when I go outside. I said, "Babe, am my auntie status?" He said, "Well, I guess that's better than granny."
yeah,
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 you're
it's
not in
better
granny
than great.
status. You're
Child, we
definitely
getting
auntie
up
though.
there, honey.
Cause what? I think y'all are the same age as my mom. So yeah.
I'm 46.
I think yeah, you younger than my mom. So yeah, you auntie.
Okay,
Oh my God.
I'll take
Okay,
it.
so Rogue, I'm old enough to be your mama. Okay.
I mean, listen, ain't nothing wrong with Mama Jess. I can listen. Mama Jess works.
This the thing. I don't mind because I know I don't look my age. Do you guys know that people think me and my son are married when we
Headshot.
go out?
Oh, you look
They
good.
think my son
You
is
look good over there,
22
Jen.
years old.
That's
So I'm
what's up.
older. Yeah, I'm 7 years older than your son. So it's not that bad.
My
That's what's
son 22 years old, and they think literally even at our place of worship, they think that we are married.
up.
Now either he look old or oh, listen, baby,
Somebody
let me
not
tell you
matching.
something.
You say one,
And,
one or the other.
One
and
of
this
these
the
things
thing,
don't look like the other.
I don't mind camming up. I'm not I will cam. I have cammed up. Fatty, fatty, and Ali betted me that okay if you come you got to give me $100 if you don't cam up. Nigga, I know what I look like. I ain't ugly.
Just
What?
saying, Kurt. I know that's right.
Just say,
Y'all
I'm
ain't gonna
gonna
play her.
get myself together because ain't nobody confuse me as my son, wife. I'm telling you, I'm finna go lose me some pounds.
No, it ain't about your weight. No, it's your energy.
It is. But ain't nobody said that's your wife.
Oh my goodness, my son. Oh, they do it all the time. I didn't know
Jess
that
is
was
still
your
asking for the
mama.
link, sis.
Please. Oh, Drip King. Listen,
Okay, I gotta go, y'all.
I'm so sorry, baby. Drip King.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, bye, Joy. Thank you so
I
much.
Bye,
love
Love
you.
Miss
you so
Joy.
much. Come back, please.
I will. How do I get down? How
Okay.
do I exit? Now, see, that's
I
what we got.
think just exit out. Drip King.
Exit out. Okay.
I ain't been asleep and I gotta get me some rest, Drip. So I'm gonna come back probably later this evening, Drip King. Okay. So what I'm
That
gonna
works
do?
because I'm at work right now too. So
I
I'll hop
am.
back down too.
I haven't been asleep. I have not been asleep. I've been making products and stuff like that, trying to get
Girl,
ready
get you
for
some rest before they start thinking you are your son's
yeah,
mama. That's how.
that part.
That's
Oh,
when they start noticing it
now
when we be sleep
now that's when
deprived.
it's gonna hit me right there. So Drip, I'm gonna come back later, and then I'll be listening in on probably if Sharon go live. I'm listening in,
Yeah, he's live
but
now.
yeah, I'm gonna come back like live later. Okay, Drip King, thank you, Roxy, for
Of
coming and
course.
visiting me.
Bye, big sis.
All right, love you.
Love you. Mwah.
Thank y'all so much for listening to me rant and working through this situation. Hey, there's a community somewhere out there. All right. Until next time, I gotta go to sleep. Woke up this morning feeling fine. Stars aligning, I'm about to shine. Got no worries, troubles far behind. Living my dream one step at a time. Walking downtown in my fresh kicks. Rhythms play and feel the bass mix. People glance, they can't help but fix on the vibe that this heart picks. Just me, always free. Dance away with the melody. Catch the wave, let it be. In this groove, eternally. Sunset falls, but I still glow. Moving fast, but never slow. Got a fire that I can't stole. Watch me now as I steal the show. Time stands still when I ride this beat. Every heart finds its own heartbeat. In the rain, find my retreat. Step by step on my own two feet. Me, always free. Dance away